The following podcast contains naughty language and ridiculous situations. Listener discretion is advised.
Recently, we spoke about Shout and Scream Factory Distribution Company to be going out of business. They had a fire sale of some pretty awesome items. Well, they didn't really go out of business, but was actually bought by a company called Groove. This company is rather impressive. Not just horror, but Groove covers all genres from all countries, especially films from Hong Kong, as well as Hollywood favorites. Their site is really in depth, and honestly, I got lost of where I was going. But I got back on track quickly and perused with my eyes bugging out. Prices are what you'd expect. So go to groove.com and check them out. That's GRUV.com. You'll be glad you did. And welcome to Trick or Treat Radio.
Welcome to the 693rd episode of Trick or Treat Radio. Trick or Treat Radio is a stake through the heart of horror and pop culture. We wade through piranha-infested waters of streaming, VOD, and cult cinema in an attempt to find hidden gems to discuss so you can make informed viewing decisions. Episodes are streamed live every Wednesday night for the foreseeable future on trickortreatradio.com, and the audio podcast drops on all podcast platforms on Friday morning. Your hosts for this episode are Monster Zero,
Hello.
Michael Ravenshadow,
And also, Wolfie, you neglect to mention our new sponsor, the fucking Groove Tube. What the fuck was that? They're not paying us money.
No, I didn't need to. He did.
Yeah.
It's informative. He's informing people of what's going on because it was a story we talked about recently, right?
I guess so, but to me it sounded like Noah's Arcade. Wayne's World! Come on down to Noah's Arcade.
Let me check out this groove.com. Let me see.
Yeah. Not a sponsor, gang.
Yeah.
Like our
It
fine
does look
Patreon supporters.
it does look like Grove. What up Grove?
Hey, Grove.
Are you the Governor?
Governor. MC's the governor of the Groove Tube.
The funny thing is, like, I've never heard of Groove, but I've heard of Shout Factory. So it's always weird when a company buys another company that you've never heard of that first company, right?
Yeah, right.
Have you heard of
Hey, Wolfie.
Groove?
Wolfie,
Yo.
I'm going to bow out for a second. I got to get out of here because I'm getting a lot of roboting here.
All right. Robot face.
All right, I'll be back.
See you later.
I am Monster Zero. I am a robot.
I am Monster Zero. I am tired.
Yeah, if he was a robot, that doesn't have a battery, he would still be tired. I am
need
Monster
to be
Zero.
recharged.
I am really tired. I need
Somehow
an oil bath.
Somehow robots are still allergic to peanuts.
Oh shit, in the chat room we have the mayor, Zoran Mamdani is hanging out with us. He says long time, first time.
Oh, fucking don't mess with the Zoran.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Zoran, what's the greatest AEW match you've ever seen? He's a big fan, apparently.
Nice.
Yeah, he was. There was video going around like a few months ago of him at one of the shows in New York, and he was like super into it and like getting all like emotional watching Bryan Danielson wrestle. So he's one of us.
That's great. What if he was like hanging out with him and like Darcy the Mail Girl and like fucking.
Well, he was in the fucking rafters. He was like in the last row. So maybe being mayor-elect doesn't really pay the bills, or at least running for mayor. But
now he's backstage with TK.
yeah, maybe he'll get that all elite graphic.
Yeah. Zohan's all elite. And I love it. He actually he did. No, that totally makes more sense when he came out doing. And I got 4 awards for you. Like fucking.
Oh, true. Yeah.
You know,
although
turn that up.
if you saw that, like it definitely sounds like he's cutting promo, right? Like he is well versed in promo cutting.
That was the missing piece, Wolfie. That was the fucking missing piece. I'm like, this dude's cutting a fucking promo.
Oh yeah, he says the mayor says Grand Slam Omega Danielson. Yeah, that was a great match.
Nice.
And Evil Corny's hanging out. He says, "What up? What up, Corny?"
Corny.
Hey, dude.
Is it better, MZ?
It's a little sketchy still, but we'll see what happens.
Well,
we're
I
gonna
mean,
ask
you're
Rob,
you're
aren't we?
sketchy, so it checks out.
Yeah.
If you say so. I've been sketchy for a number of years.
I know. I've known you for
50
more than half of our lives now, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
So, where was I? Oh, yeah. Introduced the folks for our feature presentation this evening. We're going to be discussing the Indonesian zombie flick, The Elixir. It is a Netflix exclusive. So if you haven't seen it, you can do what Raven Shadow says, pause the podcast, go watch it, come back, and then check out our discussion, right?
Yeah.
Or you can listen to the first segment of the show, and then when we cut to break, you can pause and then go watch it.
Yeah, come hang out. It's like the cartoons before the movie.
The cartoons.
Before the movie.
Hey, Mr. Cartoons.
ooh, Mr. Cartoon on the USA Express.
Oh, Mr. Carto.
So,
whatever happened to Horse Shack? Last time I saw him, he was in Friday the 13th, Part 6.
well, I hear he's got
Works
a.
down at
I hear he's got a list that's out there.
Oh shit.
The Horseshack list.
No, that's Juan Epstein, not Horse Shack.
Yeah, he is a horse shack.
It's weird. Speaking of Friday the 13th, I work with somebody
named Jason,
whose cousin was cast in the new Crystal Lake series that's going to be coming out next year. Yeah. Not a very big part. Small part. Still was on set for like 2-3 days. I won't say who this person is, but this person speaks to this, speaks to the cousin, the lady that I work with, and she informed me that her cousin said that the shoot was a complete chaotic shit show.
Does this cousin know what being on a set is like? Do you know?
What? Say that again, because again, you are roboting.
Man, your connection sucks. Did the cousin say, has the cousin been in other productions to have like a point of reference?
Yeah.
Okay.
This person's been in a few things actually.
All right. Well, hey, I'll go fuck myself then. All right.
That's right.
So, so we have a Halloween hangover this week, which is the same title as our most recent Patreon episode, but we did 3 episodes last week, so
oh god,
a lot of podcasting. Ever
Let's
again?
never do that again.
Everybody,
3 shows in 1 week.
So we did the Patreon show, and then we did our weekly show last Wednesday, and then last Thursday we did our Devil's Night extra special Halloween special, which nothing happened. It was totally normal. Like we didn't summon anything or awaken anything, or we definitely didn't do a table read or anything like that.
No, nothing like that at all. It was a perfectly
just
average
normal
show.
Halloween
I would
special.
suggest not tuning in at all.
It was fun. So if you guys didn't check it out, go check out our Devil's Night Extra Special Halloween special, and it is available both on the video. I would recommend the video of this one if you're gonna check this one out.
Yeah.
I would recommend the video of this one because we did do a table read, and there is some very funny accompanying facial expressions. So, yeah, I'd recommend that if you guys haven't seen it. And as Raven Shadow pointed out, we had lots of views on the YouTubes. So apparently, other people were checking it out. So, and I don't know what's going on. If it's like bots or some shit, but like we have had an uptick in listens, like kind of big in the last like month or so. I don't really understand, but sometimes there are there's bots that I don't know if they're bots, but they like different podcast platforms just download things and it kind of inflates the numbers, but usually that's like a one-time deal. But I've seen the numbers like been pretty high for the last several weeks, so we may have some more listeners, and if we do, we welcome you. I don't know what we did to deserve your listens, but if we did something, we appreciate it. So yeah, I love, and one thing that we haven't talked a lot about, back in the day, this is, I don't know, years ago, we used to have a very robust feedback section of the show where we would have anywhere from sometimes 3 to 10 voice messages, from different people.
Oh, yeah.
I know MZ's like, oh God, please don't do that again.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, that was sort of like one of the backbones of the show was the feedback segment. And yeah, and over the years, I think whether it's people don't feel as comfortable doing it or people, or whatever, like I don't know what the reason is, but we haven't had as many voice messages, which, either way is fine. We just like having people interact with the show in any way that they want. But if we do in fact have a lot of new listeners, which the numbers are showing, then then just letting folks know that's something that we enjoy, is hearing from the listeners. You can do it a couple different ways. You can send a voice message to us. You record it on your phone. Just use the voice memo app or the voice recorder or whatever your phone calls it, and record a message and send it to podcast@trickortreatradio.com. Also, you can go to trickortreatradio.com and click on contact, and then right there you can leave a voice message right on our website. It goes through a platform called SpeakPipe, and you hit record, and you can leave up to 90 seconds per message. If you can't get it all in one, you can leave another one. And all you need is a microphone, an internet connection, and a browser. Just go to trickortreatradio.com, click on contact, and then leave a voicemail. And right there, all you do is hit record. And when you're done, you stop, and then it immediately automatically sends it to us. So yeah, there you go. And there's other ways as well. Like we also do get we technically can get text messages if you're listening through Spotify or Apple Podcasts. You can go click the text us, and it sends a text to us. We don't talk about that very often, but we do have that capability. And yeah, so if you dig what you hear, if we do have new listeners, and we'd appreciate a subscribe, smash that bell, right, Raven Shadow? Subscribe and smash it. No.
You gotta fucking flip that bell, baby. Flip the bell. Ding, ding.
Flick the bean.
Flip the bean. Yeah, flip the bean, flip the bell, whichever. I haven't found any of them. But I don't know where they are.
So there you go. Diddle a skittle, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna go home and fucking diddle a skittle, bro.
Oh man, I was thinking about that scene in The Boys with holy shit, what's Jared Padalecki's
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy, yeah. the Soldier Boy scene with him. That's funny shit.
Oh.
Oh, actually, no, it was Gen V. I'm sorry, Gen V. The first season, Gen V, I think.
Oh yeah.
So
he's so good. It wasn't Padalecki. It was
oh, not
the
yeah.
other hands up. Fuck. It was.
I'm fucking up everything.
Dean.
Yeah. What's his
Yeah.
name?
Fucking handsome.
Fucking Handsome. That's his name. Fucking Handsome.
Yeah. Johnny Handsome. He's great.
Jensen Ackles. That's I got the wrong.
Jensen, the great Jensen.
Yeah, I got the
Ackles.
wrong
Ackles.
Supernatural guy. Yeah, he's great. He's great though.
He's so fun. He's such a fucking. He'd be great to have some beers with.
So fun, so elated.
So fine.
All right, so we have some other stuff we can chit chat about, but what we typically do here. What?
So it's the last thing to say about what you said, Wolfie.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes he's having anxiety. But so many great moments have come from voicemails too, like Gunga Bung.
Oh man, yeah. Gunga Bung.
Like Gunga Bung, so just throwing it out there, like sometimes some of the best stuff comes from late in the game, And if you are bots, pick up Matrix, whatever the fuck. AI, not so bad.
Whoa, take that back.
Only if I can get a good place in the fucking, me and Joey Pants. Fuck it.
There's also this one. This is a famous one.
Take these broken wings.
Take. Oh man, that's our boy Gene Siskel's balding head. Yeah, there's some other good ones, but it's been a staple of the show, and it's something we don't promote as much these days, but we do love hearing from folks, and it can be anything. It can be talking about the film that we are discussing this week, last month, last year, or whatever. We also do one thing we haven't done in a while is a double tap, but that's the thing where we talk about two things that we've been digging lately. Folks are more than welcome to give recommendations of things that they're enjoying or whatever. So yeah. So feel free to.
I missed the Choco Beast.
The Chocolate Beast. Give us
The
your
Chocolate
tweets.
Beast,
Your tweets.
Now get. I was talking to Raven J the other day. It was nice talking to that gentleman. That
Nice.
brother. Yeah.
How's he doing?
Good. Living all lavish like Nino Brown.
What?
What?
I don't even know what you just said. I don't understand what you said.
Living all lavish like Nino Brown. Nino Brown from New Jack City.
Dino Bravo?
Wesley Snipes? No. no,
Dino Brown?
not the great
Dino
Dino
Brown? Yeah.
but-
What? Oh, shit.
I like D-Lo.
All right. So yeah, folks, feel free to leave us feedback any way you want. Or you know what? If you don't want your voice, you can just send an email, podcast@trickortreatradio.com. Just write something up, something quick. You can send us that text message through Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or I guess even on our website, trickortreatradio.com. So yeah, we'd love to hear from some new folks if in fact we do have new listeners. And let us know what you dig about the show. And if you haven't, give us a 5-star review. We haven't been talking about those a lot lately, but we would appreciate any.
No, we're getting them.
What's that? Well, I actually haven't checked.
No, we're getting them.
I haven't checked. Let me
Oh.
see if our plea did anything last week.
What's the website? I'm going to log on right now and look.
The website? It's an app.
Fuck.
Apple Podcasts or Spotify. What are you using now for your podcast, Raven Shadow?
Apple Bottom Podcasts.
You don't have an Apple phone.
No, I don't.
What are you using?
I use the Spotify gimmick.
The what? Spotify?
The Spotify
Gimmick.
Yeah, Spotify.
Gimmick.
Yeah, Spotify gimmick. Yeah,
Do you miss Stitcher?
and I do miss Stitcher.
Fuck Stitcher. All right. Let me see. Do we get any new ones? I don't think so. No new ones. At least not on Apple Podcasts.
Probably
Holy sh-
12, probably at least.
Holy shit, we have we have some that go back 13 years on here.
Nice.
It's crazy. I'll check Spotify while MZ is doing his segments. So why don't we go ahead and get into that and do some
This day in horror history.
Wow. Didn't know we had Don Cornelius on the show.
production value. Just shut up.
Whoa, whoa.
Well, it must be from all those listeners that we got now.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, robots.
Well, this day in horror history today is November 5th. So, what happened in horror history? What movies got released on this day? Well, in 1932, The Mask of Fu Manchu. 1943, one of my favorites, The Son of Dracula, which stars a big fat Lon Chaney Jr. as the son of Dracula. And it just the visual on that alone is hysterical. 1956, X the Unknown. 1972, Demons of the Mind. 1993, you're gonna like this one, RoboCop 3.
I'm sorry, what?
RoboCop 3.
Nice.
That's it, huh?
It's cool. No, I mean, he fought a ninja. It was kind of stupid.
Who
Uh,
did Peter Weller star in that one? I don't know if I remember that one.
No.
no, that was
Okay, I
Berg.
don't think so.
That was the
Yeah,
cat.
Peter
Robert
Berg.
Burke. Oh no, not Peter Berg. That'd be awesome.
No, it wouldn't
Uh,
be Peter Berg, would it?
Robert Burke from Thinna, and Dennis Leary's priest
Mm.
cousin from Rescue Me.
Mhm.
That boy good.
Yeah. 1999, The Bone Collector. In 2002, Legion of the Dead. In 2008, Alien Uprising. In 2013, The Bell Witch Haunting. 1914, Christie. In 2014, Christie. 2016, Blessed Are the Children. And 2019, Red Letter Day.
Was
we got-
Christie, was that the prequel to Christine?
I seriously
Yeah,
doubt
right?
it.
I like Christy now.
Jesus. Christie. I
Oh
don't even know
boy.
what that.
Okay.
What is that?
Yeah, what is
Right?
Christie? Is
Wolfie?
that the new Sydney Sweeney movie that just came out?
Yeah.
No. No.
How do you spell it? Is it with an IE or Y?
It's Christy with a K.
Kristy.
Well, I'm sorry. What was it? He spoke over you.
Yeah, I know. Kristy.
Okay.
I fucking knew it was it's Christy with a K
How did you know?
and 4 eyes, because that's what it makes.
Oh, okay.
more
So
sense.
2014 horror thriller. It's on Tubi.
Of course it is.
Yeah, we still got to look at Basement Jack.
MZ's got to do another Basement Jack.
Yeah, gotta get
Yeah.
back. Basement Jack. Jack to the past. Basement Jack.
Okay.
All right, let's go
Now
ahead
let's
and
get
do
on
some
to
bloody
that.
birthdays.
Bloody birthdays right now. November 5th. Bloody birthdays. Happy birthday to. Wow. How do you pronounce this name? Jesus.
You tell us.
He was born in 1973. His name is Geir Vigar Hoel. Actor in Hansel and
Okay.
Gretel, Witch Hunters, Dead Snow 2, Red and Dead, Inside the Whore, Jagged, and
That's
the
not
TV
real.
series Heirs of the Night. In 1971, that Parker Lewis asshole, Corin Nemec, starred in The Stand, Scent Sharks, Sea Beast, Rotten Tail, Bundy, A Legacy of Evil, and Raging Sharks. In
could have been a
1969, Sam
dolphin.
Rockwell starred in The Green Mile. 1964, Famke Janssen
That's it?
starred in The House on Haunted Hill, The Faculty, Deep Rising, Hide and Seek, 100 Feet, Lord of Illusions, Hemlock Grove, the TV series. In 1961, John Laskowski, actor in Boogeyman 3, Cyclops, Lightning Strikes, Lake Placid 3, Triassic Attack, and Spiders from 2013.
And Amityville, the douche nozzle.
No Amityville yet.
Amityville, the douche
I don't know.
nozzle.
I don't know if there's an Amityville in this list yet. We'll find out.
Goddamn motherfucker.
In 1958, Robert Patrick, who starred in
Oh, yeah.
Terminator 2, The Faculty, From Dusk Till Dawn 2, and
Terminator 2?
UFO movie.
Oh man, love it. Fire in the sky.
Pin
Yep.
in the sky.
Fire in the Sky.
Fire
Love
in
it.
the sky. Fire in the hole. Yeah.
1951, Elizabeth Kemp, who starred in He Knows You're Alone and The Clairvoyant. 1950, Luis Molteni, excuse me, actor in The Phantom of the Opera, 1998, and The Card Player.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he was also in
Argento,
Giallo, Deep
Yep.
Within, and Dogman's Rabies. 1945, Victoria Gale Weisbart, script supervisor for The Manitou in 1978. That's a hell of a movie. You guys see that. 1943, Mike Clifford appeared in Grizzly, Day of the Animals, and Satan's Touch. 1940, Elkie Summer appeared in Barren Blood, Sever Ties, and Lisa and the Devil. So worked with some Mario Bava right there. 1937, Harris Yulin, actor in The Legend of Hillbilly John, to go along with Basement Jack, I guess. Believers, Bad Dreams, My Soul to Take, and Ghostbusters 2. 1905, Joel McRae starred in The Most Dangerous Game. And finally, in 1876, Henry Hall appeared in The 13th Guest, The Return of Chandu, Shadow of Chinatown, The Ape, The Mad Monster, The Ape Man, Voodoo Man, The Jade Mask, The Monster and the Ape, and The Flying Serpent. Happy birthday, everybody.
A lot
I
of
think I did
apes.
a lot of ape movies.
Yeah.
Ape.
A lot of apes and
Welcome to
monkeys.
Ape City. Yeah.
So yes, those folks are all listening. Happy birthday to everybody.
Yep.
Those are our new listeners.
Including the ape.
Shit.
Speaking of Robert Patrick, I wanted to ask MZ. You can do earmuffs. You probably don't want to hear about this, but Raven Chow, have you seen season 2 of Peacemaker?
Oh yeah, we're caught up.
So you saw the whole thing, right?
Yeah, yes sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, sir. What the fuck is that? That's just weird.
Yes.
Anyways, I finished it this week, so I watched. Actually, I think I killed it in like 3 days. It's really fucking good. So fucking good. Has no right being that good.
It's fucking stupid. It's that good.
Yeah.
Like John Cena shouldn't have that much fucking range.
Yeah, he's gotten better too. Like since the
Right?
first season, I
Like-
think. Yeah.
Like I'm not saying he's fucking, you know what I mean, but he had some emotionality.
Yes, he did have some emotionality. But
you know,
no, it's
fucking- yeah, it was good.
it's good. It's I know MC's never gonna watch it, but like I'm wondering, like he didn't like Suicide Squad, which had Cena in it as Peacemaker, but I feel like he might like this,
We tried,
but he's
dude.
never gonna
We
watch
tried.
it, so I don't care.
I showed him the clip of him in Judo Master. Oh, and how awesome was fucking Judo Master?
Oh,
this
Judo
fucking
Master is
season?
fucking amazing. You know, one of
Oh,
my
it's not
favorite
gonna happen.
scenes. One of my favorite scenes is Judo Master talking with one of the 11th Street kids. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I won't. Just in case people haven't seen it. I guess it's been out
Okay.
for a couple months, but yeah, like that was one of my favorite scenes in the whole fucking series, the whole season.
Fucker. When two doppelgangers met each other.
You're talking about the Spider-Man one,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Spider-Man meme.
Who does Cena play? What's his name? Piss Taker?
Oh, fucking A.
We literally said it like 6 times in the last like 3 minutes, and he still makes that joke.
Yeah, but I'm,
The piss
I
taker?
zone out.
Who is he play? Is he the piss taker? Is that what his name is?
Yeah, I sound exactly like that. Ass.
Fucking, a guy I never got into until now. Fucking the ladies' man. Fucking
Tim Meadows, yeah.
You almost,
Tim
you almost got
Meadows?
titties killed.
I'm so sorry, titties. Yeah, Tim Meadows is in it. MZ, he's fucking hilarious. I love he's got fucking bird blindness.
Oh shit, a
I
duck.
do enjoy me some Tim Meadows. I mean, he
Tim
is-
Meadows is so good in it.
He's on point.
Yeah.
He's like, when you were collecting Pokemans, I was having threesomes. Oh yeah, what are the names?
Yeah, that scene where he's giving Economos the back rub. Just so creepy.
Oh. I'm calling you Ginger Cool. Fuck you,
Ginger Cool, yeah.
Ginger Cool.
I'll call you. What was the other nicknames?
There was titties,
Yeah, Cupid doll. But it first was like
Cupid doll.
Pony Boy, right? And he's like, you've been
I think so,
downgraded. now you're Cupid doll.
Yeah. Like Pony Boy would be a great nickname.
And there's like a few others, but yeah, then titties.
I'm just glad that I think some comics I have are going to go up in value.
Oh, yeah. What did you think of The Other Place?
I was like,
You must have known.
really?
You must have known right away, right? Or
You know what? No, until they said it, and then it was like,
okay.
Oh, yeah. Because there was a lot of hype of like, there was a lot of rumor and like, there was a lot of that. We're sorry, MZ, we'll wrap up. A lot of the whole internet's like, it's not what I wanted, or it's not what I Googled and see what characters it could be. Like, write your own fucking show. But I was happy with the ending. And I was like
Yeah.
blown away. Like,
Yeah.
the sign on the building, like fucking really? Like,
Oh yeah, at the end.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much about that. I know it's a thing, but I don't know much about it. So I assume this is way different because I don't think there's a few characters that definitely were not involved.
Oh yeah, it was
It's like a
more.
new
It was
thing.
more organized and more.
Wasn't Sasha Bordeaux in it
more,
though?
Exactly, and she's
Okay.
in the show.
Yeah.
But there's other characters from a recent film that become part of Checkmate because they have a spoiler alert.
That's fine.
But they have they have a structure. So like the pawns are like the not the pawn, but the knights are like the fighters. You know,
Right,
kind of
right,
stuff.
right.
And there's always kings and a certain terrific character has been a part of that team in the comics.
All right. Yeah, it was great though. I know there's not going to be another season of Peacemaker, but we'll probably get another season of something else, right? Like a spin off of that. Checkmate or something.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's all part of a story because I think Man of Tomorrow is going to involve in that. Like it's a bigger picture thing.
Yeah.
You know, like I think Peacemaker always had his arc, but now it's bringing them in the world proper.
Yeah.
You know,
All right,
imagine
well,
fucking
that's-
John Cena. Imagine John Cena's Peacemaker and Momoa is Lobo, and Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner.
Yeah. Let me catch up on the chat. James Ellis, Frankie Valley's Zombified Endurance, says, gentlemen, my influence appears to bring in some listeners. Most certainly no bots this side of the pond. Well, James, thanks, man. Hey. If
Thank you, brother.
even if it's one or two people, like, hey, we appreciate it. Yeah, we're huge across the pond, Raven Shadow.
Bro,
What? Bro.
dude, chuffed like a motherfucker, dude. Bang is a smash all day, man.
Creepy Girl says, Christie is an awesome movie. There you go. Have you seen Christie, MZ?
No.
Okay, you just talked about it. Evil Corny says, bird blindness out of bio, getting chased down with some scary shit. Yeah, man. That
Yeah.
was crazy. That was crazy. And had David Denman as formerly known as Roy from The Office as
Right?
yeah, it was good seeing him.
That dude, he got cut, man.
Yeah. And Robert Patrick was awesome in it this season as well.
Fantastic.
All right, well, that's enough Peacemaker. MZ's
right,
gonna
all right.
fucking
All right.
pull out that fucking shotgun. I'm not saying what he's gonna do with it. He's gonna pull it out.
Yeah.
And Corny says Peacemaker's story is supposed to pick up in Lanterns. Yep. Which on the Star Wars podcast last night, I told Rocky that it looks like Lanterns isn't going to land until like after Supergirl, and he got really pissed because he thought it was coming like early 2026.
Oh shit.
But I'll just say, like, I love, like, say what you want about him. I know he's had some transgressions in the past that he has apologized for, and MZ knows James Gunn well from his days working in Troma, and Romeo and Juliet was his first film, and like he's one of us, right? Like he just has the fucking, like he's the boss of DC Studios now. So I mean, like he's just got a big role, but he's one of us. He's like, one of the cool kids, and it's crazy that we get to see him play in that fucking playground,
And especially after his journey, whatever, the whole firing and like.
Well, it's what I'm talking
It's
about.
so
His
funny.
transgressions, yeah. Which
But again, okay, he said some stupid shit.
we all did.
Who here hasn't?
Yeah. We all did.
Like,
And literally, I think we've talked about this before. We have, I don't know, 40 or 50 episodes of a video podcast that we did before this. That was like, I wouldn't say scripted. it was mostly improv, but we planned out some of the bits, right? Like we planned out like segments. We never scripted anything, but yeah, like there's some stuff on those that we ended up making them private because we just decided, you know what, like maybe without like a disclaimer or explaining some of the things that we said, maybe it's good to take, so they're not out there because it's things that we probably that we wouldn't say now,
Right.
So it's one of those things. Everyone said stupid shit that they didn't mean, whether it was in public or not. And yeah, I think if someone is genuinely remorseful and apologetic, and they've learned from it and grown from it, like you gotta like give them a chance, right? Because I don't know. I mean, there's just so much like. Go ahead.
End of the day, sticks and stones, right? Like, I mean, like words really can't hurt you for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, yes, words can, but like
ignorance
again,
can hurt others.
Ignorance,
I will say. Yeah.
Ignorance can hurt others, 100%. But it's also that James Gunn is not in politics. Let's say that at least. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or a teacher. He made Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah. So I didn't want to get too much further down that road, but yeah, I just think it's really cool that he's, it's just crazy. MZ, could you ever imagine someone else like working for Troma, like being elevated to a level where they're making Superman movies and the head of like DC Studios?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, it's ridiculous
Yeah.
when you think about it. That I mean, of all the people, that the guy who wrote Romeo and Juliet is the guy who's like one of the hottest directors in Hollywood right now. That's insane.
Yeah, it is.
But it goes back to Peter Jackson, Sam Raimi. We said this before. Everyone that came out of the Corman School, like
that makes sense. But I mean,
Troma's a different.
But I mean, it's Troma.
Fair.
I mean,
right.
I mean, this is a company that thinks that having a guy throw up shit on a girl's tits is considered art, and he doesn't look at it as he looks at everything as art. Lloyd does. I mean, you could have a mutant baby, okay, put in a microwave, turn the sucker on high, and it would be considered art. That's just the way he thinks. And I don't know if Lloyd gets a percentage of what James Gunn brings in, because
Why would he?
Lloyd's a bit of a carny in that respect, and he's yeah. If you were to offer your film to Troma, you won't be making any money. You won't make
Right.
a dime
Yeah.
off the money off. If you were to sell any movies, you won't make a dime. Lloyd, all, but you get all the press, you get all the notoriety, and all this along with it. The only thing you won't get is the money.
Yep.
But do you think he's like Vince? He's like, I'm gonna own your name, James Gunn.
No,
Like,
no,
it's mine.
of course not.
But
put me in all your
Gunn-
movies, or I'm gonna fucking come after you.
Yeah.
But he remembers where he came from, and he always had Lloyd involved in something.
Yep.
And he gets a little cut.
Yeah,
He's-
he never forgot where he
Yeah.
came from.
He's not ashamed to talk about
I
it.
mean,
Like I heard him on a Peacemaker season 2 podcast talking about Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Like that's recent.
when he in Toxic Avenger 4, he played Dr. Flem Hawking. He was supposed to be like Stephen Hawking, only his name was Flem Hawking.
Yep.
And he was in a wheelchair, and he's all, he's got himself all distorted, and he's with a couple of chicks in bra and panties, and he just talking about the miracle of modern medicine and how he's got a penile implant and all this other stuff. He's talking about how a few squeezes of his scrotal bulb will make his penis erect or whatever.
Well, I mean, it's not.
And I'm thinking, this is the guy that directed Superman.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I mean, James Gunn's success is far different from Peter Jackson or Sam Raimi's, based on where he came from.
Yeah.
Those two, Jackson and Raimi, they were just independent filmmakers who just kept on pushing and pushing until they made it big. James Gunn did the same thing, but he came from Troma.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Penis monsters and
And
dolphin
implants.
men and working with
my.
Jeremy, and I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane when you think about it.
Yeah.
But man, it's a good story. It's a good story. Not too many people could say they can claim they have a story like that.
Yeah, we talked about some of the actors who, started in Troma, and there's a pretty big list of pretty well known actors, but not a lot of directors. So,
well, you know who also auditioned for Troma but didn't get a job, and it might have been the best thing for her.
Who?
Madonna.
What?
Madonna. Yeah, Madonna auditioned for Troma for Lloyd, didn't get the job. I don't know if I'm sure
crazy.
it was for a movie or whatever, but did not get the job.
Yeah, I think that probably worked out for the best. Wow.
Oh shucks.
Like the girl with the short hair. I forget her name on 911.
Oh yeah, she was in Viva Variety.
Oh yeah.
The girl with the short hair.
Yeah, the kind of like
Carrie something.
Ann Moss.
No.
Yeah, she had a very small scene in Terror Firmer.
Huh.
Yeah.
I gotta find out her name. It's killing me. Carrie Kenny. That's it. Yep, I knew it was Carrie.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah,
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yeah, she ends up getting a an eyeball that flew through the air and it landed in her cleavage. See, that's art.
That's art. Even looking at the Reno 911 cast and like that whole crew, they've a lot of them gone on to do some some good stuff. Obviously, we talked about Carrie Kenny, but Wendy McClendon Covey,
Yeah,
who was Clementine, she wanted to do like what was it, like 8 or 9 seasons of the Goldbergs.
Yeah.
Um,
And Niecy Nash, she
Yep.
became a star in a bunch of shows after that.
yeah,
Oh
And-
yeah.
and
Well, the whole
Joe
cast. I mean,
Joe
also-
Lo Trulio, who I fucking love.
Oh,
Oh, I love Joe Latrulio.
Yeah, and I forgot Nick
That
Swartzen
guy's
was
awesome.
in a bunch of episodes. Terry.
he was Terry. No, I'm not tricking.
Yeah.
I'm where are you going?
So
But they
good.
keep in mind, all those cats all came from the state.
Yeah,
from
a
Viva
lot of 'em, yep.
Variety, you know, Wet Hot American Summer, which a lot of that was inspired by Angela, Sleepaway Camp.
Okay, yeah.
Watch Wet Hot American Summer, and this stuff totally lifted from Sleepaway Camp.
Hmm.
And Ken Marino's even said it, like that he's based some of his shit on some characters.
Well, would you look
I
at that?
think.
You think?
I
You
think.
seem pretty confident.
I was real confident.
You
until
were
this
for a
came
little
out of my
while.
mouth.
He's confident in concepts, not in
Yeah.
actual facts.
Well, it's fair, Wolfie. I do have a concept of confidence. If you know me for this long,
You get a concept of a plan?
I have a concept of a plan.
Jesus Christ. All right. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we're talking about James Gunn. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, he's good.
A boy good.
But he can diversify. Again, he can do super schlocky stuff. He could do, he can do Scooby Doo. He can do fucking.
I forget he did that.
Fuck you.
Did you like Scooby Doo, MZ? I forget.
Yeah, and I did watch it.
It's Scooby Doo and the sequel are far better than they have a right to.
Yeah.
All
Ollie
right,
and I
all right.
watched those. We like them.
They are they kind of surprise me, but they are better than they have any right to.
And then he arguably makes the greatest superhero picture of all time.
Super.
Yes, with the great Rainn Wilson. That's a
Super's
fucking
pretty
dark
good
movie.
though. Yeah, it is pretty good.
Super's great.
Have you
and it-
seen
and
Super,
it-
MZ?
I don't believe so.
Oh, you
Shut
gotta
up,
see
crime.
it.
Is it a superhero movie?
It is, but
Dude.
it's not like
Dude.
what you would like.
Dude.
It's James Gunn from what is it, like 2010. It's rated R, and it's pretty dark.
Yeah, Rainn Wilson throws wrenches at people.
Yeah.
That's his power. And he yells, "Shut up, crime!" and he hits people in the face with a wrench.
Yeah.
Maybe
Kevin
I'll give it a look.
Bacon-
Maybe I'll give
Kevin
it a look.
Bacon's a sleaze bag. There's the most awkward sex scene with him and Juno,
Oh, Elliot Page.
Elliot Page,
Formerly
Um,
Ellen, and that
formerly
was
Ellen
Ellen.
Page.
Yeah. Liv Tyler's in it. Michael Rooker, of course. He's in. I think he's literally in everything that James Gunn has ever done.
much.
Sean Gunn, Nathan Fillion. Oh yeah, Nathan Fillion plays the Holy Avenger. I forget about that.
Oh yes, the Holy Avenger.
It's
we
actually
watched
pretty
it.
brutal.
It's really
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
brutal.
it's pretty brutal.
Maybe I'll give it a look.
Wait,
I think it's on Shudder,
did-
MZ.
On where?
I think it's on Shudder. It says AMC Plus, which that's usually what it shows for. I don't know if AMC Plus is different from Shudder, but It says, yeah. Usually when I see Shudder on IMDb, it's listed as AMC Plus. So I don't know. It's also on the Roku
Yeah.
channel.
All right. Well, I
So,
got that too.
yep.
So
Yep. Yeah, super. James Gunn, he wrote and directed it, starring Rainn Wilson. I haven't seen it in a long time, actually. So
It's funny. It's sad. It's poignant. It's bleak. It's fucking brutal. It's inappropriate.
it's crazy. The first movie he did was Slither. That's really good.
Saw that in theaters. That was his first film.
again with Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was his first
And,
feature film. Yeah, he directed some trauma stuff before that, but yeah, that was the first film he did.
He's so cool, man.
And then he did well, I mean, not right after, but he did Super, and then he did a segment of movie 43. I don't actually remember this. The segment was called Beazle. I don't know if you guys remember which one that one was.
I remember liking movie 43, but I really mostly remember the nuts on Hugh Jackman's neck.
Yeah. But then after that, he just got Guardians of the Galaxy. It's crazy. Like, they're like, oh yeah,
Wow.
probably from Super, right? They probably saw
Had to have
Super and
been.
were like, yeah.
Yeah. Let's give this guy a franchise.
But I mean, obviously, that's sort of what took. He just blew up after Guardians, and then did the additional Guardians films, Suicide Squad, and Superman. So good on him. All right, enough. This isn't a James Gunn retrospective, so let's wrap.
Coming to gun talk.
Yeah, let's wrap gun talk.
Yeah.
All right, what else was there? Some there was an actress who passed away, and I'm fucking forgetting her name.
Diane Ladd.
Oh yeah.
Ladd. Yes,
Diane
that's it.
Ladd.
That's it. Yeah.
Diane Ladd.
Great
Yeah.
Diane Ladd.
So this isn't. We won't do a full, coffin corner, but yeah, Diane Ladd recently passed away last week. And what would folks remember her from mostly? What I remember Wild at Heart.
Wild at Heart.
Yeah.
Wild at Heart.
Wild at Heart. She also did a thriller back in 1990, I want to say, or 1991, called Lisa with Stacy Keenan from
Too bad it wasn't Stacy
Step by
Keach.
Step fame.
Yeah,
Stacy Keenan.
Wayans.
I know. I said I wish it. Too bad it wasn't Stacy Keach.
Well, that would make the film a little weird if it was. Let's see.
Was
she
she
did.
involved?
She did National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and
I was gonna say,
yeah.
was she Chevy Chase's mom in Vacation?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. She's been in so many things, but it's like not a lot that comes to mind right away. She was in a movie called Christie. It wasn't the Christie you mentioned earlier, though.
How many fucking movies are called Christie?
A lot.
The Christie McNichol story? What the fuck?
Diane Ladd was in a movie called. Oh, never mind. I thought it was called The Wrestling Game. It's the Westing Game. I looked at it too quick.
Yeah, she's really good. She knows like 400 holds, dude. Like, I heard she taught D. Malenko.
Yeah, 400 of his 999 holds.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, rest in peace, Diane Ladd. I don't know if there's any others. I think that was it for Coffin Corners. Oh, there's another Coffin Corner, nothing to do with movies, but someone who shot someone in the face.
It might have been the belly, but it was still fucking wrong.
Yeah. So, where can he rest, Raven Shadow?
He can put his dick in the dirt, bro.
I don't know how I feel about like when people pass that were horrible people. Like, is it wrong to celebrate their death, or not necessarily celebrate, but like to say good riddance?
Mock it.
Yeah, or like, oh well, I don't care. Like.
Well, It depends who he fucking is. Like, I mean, at least in the Italian community, everyone's a fucking asshole until they fucking die, and then they're a fucking saint.
Right, of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, listen, you could like certain things, but motherfucker was an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he was fun. The cookouts were fun, sure, but he was a fucking dick.
Cookouts are fun.
Sometimes an asshole's a fucking asshole.
That's true.
I ain't never shot my friend on a fucking camping trip.
Yet.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Jesus Christ. Can you picture Raven Shadow with a gun in his hand?
No.
I'm good, dude. I'm good with a fucking 45, dude.
I don't
I
know.
told you about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Colt 45,
Well, actually,
maybe. The
Yeah.
beer.
Actually, I have seen you with a gun in your hand.
Yeah.
Because we were in a movie together with guns in our hands.
Ah, the film Septic.
Oh,
Yeah.
The great.
yeah.
Standing. We should have stood back to back, like covering, like
Oh, for
when
Christ's sake,
when-
what are you, Charlie's Angels?
yeah. When's our
Yes.
spin-off? When's our spin-off, Raven Shadow?
Dude, we need to fucking. I want a novelization. I'm gonna text Brian right now.
Novelization.
Yeah, we were so good, dude. We were so good.
What do-
I was really scared we were gonna get hurt.
what was your character's background? He was an electrician, or was that for the Blankhorn movie?
No, he was unemployed. They were actually cousins. But I was unemployed electrician who became ended up parlaying my way into the nefarious Dr. Wu's world of snuff
Organizing.
Yeah. 'Cause I was really bad at electrical, but I was really good at organization.
Yeah. All right.
Good at paper. I was good at Excel.
I almost forgot we have a trailer reaction, so let's do that, and then we'll hit the
Okay.
break shortly after. All right. So
Yep.
let me cue this up here. So this is a trailer that just dropped a few hours ago, and it's for an upcoming Shudder exclusive, I believe. And the name of the film is Reflection in a Dead Diamond. Kind of sounds like a Giallo name, MZ, right? Kind of has that vibe.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think it is.
it's a
A,
full sentence.
I don't think it is
could
a
be.
Giallo, but all right, let's check it out, and we'll comment as we go. All right, here is Reflection in a Dead Diamond.
Everything is changing.
It does look like a Giallo. Holy shit! Yes, that was glorious. Look at that fucking
All
close
right.
up. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew it had to be them. You guys are gonna hate, or Raven Shadow's gonna hate this movie.
Affirmatif.
I don't know. It looks kind of awesome. It's like sexiness is a beach. It's fire.
Oh man, that's so good. Oh, so they're doing a spy
I don't know.
thriller. All right.
I'm excited to watch it.
That really raises the stakes of that foosball game.
Right? Was that foosball?
Tom Foosball.
Tom Foosball. I'm good, brother.
Crazy. Crazy.
Insane?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I'm all about this. Yep. I need this now.
Je savais ce que je finirais par trouver au bout de ce long chemin de destruction.
Oh, shit. December 5th. December double
shit.
feature cram jam. All right. Yeah, I'm in. Raven Shadow, these are the directors of The Strange Color of Your Body's Tears.
Really? I fucking hated
I
it.
know. That's why I said you'd probably hate this. And they also did Let the Corpses Tan. That was another, that was like a Eurocrime movie that we did. That was their follow-up to Strange Color of Your Body's Tears in 2017. And this is their next film. It's been 8 years since their last film. And they did do a segment of the ABCs of Death for O is for Orgasm. Which was that one was fucking weird. Yeah.
That was like Basement Jack, right? That was like fucking a lot of
There-
like.
I'm pretty sure it was when people were like tied up to a chair and they had to just keep fucking going for
firing
it.
off rounds.
Yeah. Or they would die or something.
Yeah.
MZ, what do you
Something
think?
like that.
Stylistically, it looks pretty good. If it's
Yeah.
anything like Let the Corpses Tan, this should be an interesting watch. I like how it looks. I mean, it's a visual
Feast.
treat for sure.
Yeah.
You know.
I can't remember. Did you like Let the Corpses Tan? I think you did, right?
I think so.
I
So.
I really love Strange Color of Your Body's Tears, but I remember that being one of those like kind of infamous reviews where I think most of you guys didn't like it. I could see MZ liking it, but I know Ravenshaw did not.
Yeah, no. I don't think so.
I actually saw that one with Professor J at the Buff Film Fest. Strange Color of Your Body's Tears, that is.
Oh,
But yeah,
before we did it?
yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm in, man. I'm in. Directed by Helene Catet and Bruno Forzani, the duo who's done all of those films together. Man, that one looks so fucking good. It's a great trailer. I'll give him that for sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I saw enough.
the poster looks fucking incredible.
Mm.
It's a really nice looking poster. They just love that like Eurocrime, giallo. They really stick to that.
Mm.
I can
Gotta
get
stick with what works. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, I always like that style of post art too. You know, it just appeals to me.
yeah. Let me see if I can actually put the poster on. Can I do that? One sec. Yeah, IMDb's a little weird with you can't just drag the image. Let me see here. Smart selection. How does this work here?
Drag the image some more.
Yeah. Also, Wolfie, I'm really getting a lot of heavy roboting on my end.
That sucks, dude.
I don't know.
It's your internet, man. Are you hearing any of it, Rave Chat? Let me ask that.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
not.
it's your internet, dude. You froze a couple times earlier.
Hmm.
So I don't know, man. That sucks. All right, I can't do this on IMDb. Let me just find another way to do it. Reflection in a dead diamond.
We see a rectangle.
I know. It's because I was trying something that didn't work.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of that. All right, I did find it. Okay.
That's none more blacker.
Well, yeah, I haven't put it on there yet. Okay, here we go. Let me make that bigger.
So
Look
she
at that!
said,
Look at that poster.
look at that. That's fucking dope. Kind of like doing a little Superman
Yeah.
shield gimmick, but that's cool.
And the font
a
that
diamond.
they use for the title,
It's
the font that they use for the title is, it really pops. It just
Yeah.
has that Euro retro vibe to
oh,
it that
totally.
I dig.
Yeah. Raven Shadow, that is a fucking diamond. It is not a Superman shield. If anything, Superman's shield
Christ's
stole from a fucking diamond.
Okay, you think it's a coincidence that one cat is red and one cat is blue?
What is this? The fucking When Superman split in two, is that what's going on here?
I don't want to talk about that, Wolf.
Is this spy versus spy maybe or something?
It's stupid. It was stupid in the 60s when they did it, and it was stupid in the fucking late 90s.
Oh,
when
they did it in the
it.
60s? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And they just had the same costume, but one was all red and one was all blue.
All right, let's I think we'll cap things there. I was thinking about doing another trailer, but we're running a little late here, so we should probably wrap this up and get to the film discussion. So let me just check the chat. Okay, Creepy Girl said this was about the talking about dead people. She said, yes, disrespectful to people who are mourning. Did your mother ever tell you if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all? Did you guys ever get told that?
Well, maybe the people who have died and are eternally hated, maybe they should have learned that from their mother.
That's true.
Unfortunately, they don't.
Yeah, they didn't learn be a good person.
Yeah. So why should the living take the high road?
That's actually good.
That's a great.
That's a good title.
That's a good fucking title for a fucking revenge story.
Yeah. What was it? Let the living take the high road, or why should
the living take the high road?
Yeah, that's good.
Why should the living take the high road? That's fucking good.
That's our fucking Eurocrime giallo.
Yeah,
man.
Now that's a Eurocrime movie waiting to happen right
Why
there.
should the living take the high road?
Yeah.
That's fucking good. That was up there with I had a former coworker from Nigeria. He was a prince talked about, and he had the quote, "Evil men don't die on time."
What's
Like,
on
that's
time?
fucking good. No, like the evil men don't die early; they die late. You know, sometimes when they're 84 years old,
forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or 78 or 9.
Well, that's true.
But
No,
no,
I mean, you go along with the saying that only the good die young. You know, so
right.
It's just a spin off of that.
And I gotta say, like, I think that we all had pretty good upbringings. And then there's sometimes my mom would say, especially when we watch Scarface, I'm like, why is that guy getting cut with a chainsaw? And she's like, sometimes some motherfucking slack-jawed fucking rock's gonna fucking die.
She did
and
not
I was
say
like,
that.
that's cool. She didn't say that. I'm paraphrasing, but sometimes.
Come on,
evil
she wasn't
motherfuckers
gonna
are-
bullshit a 4-year-old.
Yeah, right. No. But she read to me every night, and I have good reading comprehension. When it's about Spider-Man.
Creepy Girl says, "And two wrongs don't make a right. I choose love." All right, you get behind that.
That's cool. Absolutely. Be groovy, baby.
But you know, when certain, I guess if they're still alive, it's okay to like talk shit about them though, because there's some horrible fucking people in the world right now. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk
Have a
about
good time.
let's talk about how people can support the show. That's evil.
Hey, there we
No.
go. That's an idea.
So we have, for all of our new listeners, we've been doing this show for 13 plus years. Holy shit. That's it. It's crazy to say out loud every single time for some reason. But yeah, so we've been doing the show for a very long time. We started it back in 2012, and we, for some crazy fucking reason, have not missed an episode yet in dropping one every Friday. So we've been doing it for 693 weeks consecutively without missing. And yeah, so this over the years, the show has changed. It's evolved. It's grown. And now we do live stream if you're watching live. If you're not, then we have a live stream. And, there's a lot of software, a lot of hardware, upgrades, all these sorts of things. And we do the show for free. We don't charge for the show. But, if folks want to help out, there is a way. And you can do that a few ways, but the best way is Patreon, patreon.com/trickortreatradio. And this way you get something for your money. So we do an exclusive episode every month. And there's typically some other stuff that we do. periodically. I'd like to try to get some stuff done before the end of the year. Maybe it's been a while. What do you say about a blackout tapes, Raven Shadow? Try to get something
It's
going.
overdue. It's overdue. No, I've been talking with Double D about that too
All right.
in the back.
So you talk about it, figure out, look at your
Yeah.
schedule, count down your days, look at your earned time off, and see what works
Yeah.
for you, and we'll try to schedule something.
Nice. Come down to extinction.
So that's the best way to support. So go to patreon.com/trickortreatradio, and you can join for as little as $2 a month. I mean, it goes up from there, $2, $5, $10. I see it. There's a lot of Patreon out there that charge $25 or $100. I mean, hey, that's cool if you can get it. Obviously, if we could, I probably would. But we just want just a little bit to help pay everything off. That's really all it is. So right now the show is pretty much break even, which is good just to have it paid for. But yeah, we could always use more. We could always use some. We actually will need. I will need a new computer soon for this for the main studio. We had a fundraiser years ago for this one, and it was awesome. Everyone came through, and we were able to get a new computer. But this one is at this point 7 or 8 years old, which seems crazy, and that's for a computer. That's pretty old. Technology changes pretty quick. So yeah, so if we can work towards that, that would be great. But all right, enough blabbing. Check it out, patreon.com/trickortreatradio. And if you get into the highest tier, you can get your own Patreon takeover, where you get to choose 2 films for us to discuss on an episode. And if you want to, you can come join us for that show and for the discussion. And we actually are going to have 2 Patreon takeovers back-to-back next week and the week after. So looking forward to that. We'll talk about what we're doing shortly, so you'll hear what we're doing for next week. But looking forward to both of these shows. And yeah, so if you want your own Patreon takeover, check out patreon.com/trickortreatradio. All right, real quick, the other ways, we have an Amazon affiliate link. So if you go to trickortreatradio.com on the front page, click on Amazon, the Amazon logo, it's going to bring you to Amazon. It's going to input our affiliate link, and we get a tiny little cut of everything. So if you buy a bunch of stuff, we get a percentage of it. It's pennies on the dollar, but it all helps. So feel free to use our link. You can bookmark it so you don't have to go to Trick or Treat Radio every single time. And finally, on trickortreatradio.com, we have the greatest hits of Trick or Treat Radio, volumes 1 through 3. Been doing the show for a long time. Maybe you haven't listened for all 13 years. We have the greatest hits, which are a nice sampler of the early years, the first 6, 7, 8 years, something like that. So it's a nice little sampler of all that. So give that a look. Consider supporting. We appreciate any and all support. Or you know what? We also have a PayPal link on trickortreatradio.com as well. If you just don't want to bother with any of the stuff, you just want to give us a donation, there's a link to donate on the front page of trickortreatradio.com. So any of that helps. We appreciate any and all support. All right, Michael Ravenshaw, we're going to head to break in a moment here, but why don't you regale the folks with a tale or a Raven Shadowism?
Well, I mean, gotta remember, remember the 5th of November, you know what I'm saying? I'm very timely and topical, and it's the date, the gunpowder in the pot, and all those things that I may have forgot. I want to say this, where's Guy Fawkes when you need him? And I'll even take Guy Gardner, Guy Pearce, Guy Smiley, just not you, Guy Fury. You can't come. So you better believe.
Flavortown's too far away.
Yeah, no, I don't know. My GPS don't work in Flavortown. So you better believe. Strapped on.
Guests of Trick or Treat Radio stay at the luxurious Raven Chateau, located on the back roads of beautiful Leicester, Massachusetts. Enjoy the wonderfully half-manicured lawn as well as roomy parking in the street. Enjoy fine dining in our antique home-style kitchen with all the Uncrustables and Rolling Rock you can consume, breakfast, lunch, and supper. Sleep in our beautiful twin beds with our unique cat hair, dog hair blend pillows, accompanied with our special DC, Marvel, and X-Pac motif throughout. And for a limited time, if you say Bombaleo when checking in, you'll receive 15% off your next stay. The Raven Chateau, where quality matters and home to the world's largest urinal.
Hey, you matzo heads. This is Larry Fine, and you're listening to Trick or Treat Radio.
See ya! Help me! Somebody help me! Torpedo!
Keep cool! Use your head, don't lose it! Open and close your legs like a scissor. Keep up a steady rhythm. Now cup your hands downward and move them in a figure 8 motion.
I'm treading water!
You got it! Never play around water alone.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
I'm tired of candy, tired of gum, tired of hunger, and food that's no fun. I'm tired of pretending I don't like spaghetti, but school lunch keeps me roaring ready and rock steady. Pizza, spaghetti, burgers.
With Chow Daddy in your school cafeteria, it's the fun place to be for lunch.
Desserts.
Prolonged exposure to Trick or Treat Radio may result in one or more of the following ailments: dry cough, wheezing, runny nose, loss of teeth, ingrown toenails, jaundice, ear hair, fallen arches, scabs, warts, whelps, abscesses, bloody stool, whitening of the gums, blurred vision, Hottentot bustle, excessive earwax buildup, collapsed lungs, alcoholism, Lou Gehrig's disease, shrunken testicles, severe acne, vertigo, clubbed feet, weight gain, weight loss, flared nostrils, swelling of the anal glands, urinary burning, protruding tail, kidney failure, and inverted nipples. If you suffer from any of these physical problems, seek professional medical assistance immediately.
And it is time for our feature presentation. We're going to be talking about the film, The Elixir. Let me go ahead and pull this up. All right, The Elixir, rated TVMA from 2025. It is 116 minutes. It is a horror thriller directed by Kimo Stambol and written by Khalid Khashoggi and Kimo Stambol. And the film stars Mika Tambayong, Eva Celia Lachuba, Donnie Damara, Martino Leo, Demas Angara, Vani Angriana, and so on and so forth. The synopsis: a dysfunctional family running a renowned herbal medicine business. The owner of the company attempts to innovate by creating a new potion which ends up triggering a zombie outbreak. And this is a Netflix exclusive, and the film directed by Kimo Stambol. Stambol? I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'll go with Kimo. Kimo and Timo. They used to be the Mo brothers.
Yeah. Some Kimo Ganj.
And Kimo has directed, when he was part of the Mo brothers with Timo, they directed Macabre, Killers, and Headshot. And since then, they've kind of branched off and did their own thing. And Kimo did The Queen of Black Magic and a few other films, and this is his latest one. He's got a few others sort of in the works, but it seems like he's mostly doing stuff in Indonesia, whereas Timo now has, moved. He's doing some films here in the States. So, but good pedigree, good, did some great films with Timo back in the day, so it's always good to kind of keep up with him and see what he's up to, and this is his latest film, or the original title is Abadi Nanjaya, which is the Indonesian name. But yeah, the Elixir here in the States, and you'll find it on Netflix. So I am going to pass it over to you guys. I got to run and go help Tanya with something real quick. I don't often disappear, but I'm going to disappear for a few minutes. You guys can do your first impressions, and then I'll be back in just a few. So, MZ, why don't you go ahead? You're muted.
Oh, hey, thanks, man. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, we're close to 2026, and I think it's safe to say that trying to create a smart, innovative, interesting zombie film in this day and age is a very tall order.
Yeah.
And every now and again, there are a few flashes of brilliance, say like from Train to Busan or The Sadness. And a lot of it falls flat on their face. And it just goes away without making a dent in the genre. This one is one of those. This is not gonna matter at all. You know, it's always an achievement to make a film, and but when it comes to zombies, it's it's gotten very difficult because it can be very stagnant, quick, and that's what we have here. I feel like this film is about maybe 20 years too late. If it came out around 2004, 2005, 2006, we might have something here that may be considered interesting. However, uh, as I've grown to be more of a film reviewer and see little nuances and things like that, uh, the film reviewer in me, or the film lover in me, sees a lot of problems here. And I really wish that it wasn't. I want to see this movie succeed. I don't think it's going to. I'll expound upon that as we get into the discussion more, but that's where I stand right now.
So I'm interested in this conversation to see where I'm going to land. I would agree with a lot of what you said. Again, I think Train to Busan is not one of the best zombie films of the last however many years. It's one of the best films of the last couple however many years. Agree with you on The Sadness. Um, you know, and then to see how society behaves. I mean, we've seen that expanded upon, right, wrong, or indifferent, in the Walking Dead saga, comic and TV show. I mean, hell, they're still filming the Negan show near my work. How long is that ship been going around? Fucking 10 years, probably. And
Yeah, it's hard to believe when you think about that. The Walking Dead is actually shooting in Worcester.
Right,
that's ridiculous.
For the third time. For the third time. Over 10 years, I think, with all the sagas. But right, at this point, what's new? And I do love the genre. I mean, we did 28 years later, which I did enjoy for some of the batshit craziness of it, but like, how much more is going to be new? And I'm always excited about it, but I'm like, I think going into this, I was more intrigued by it being Indonesian, at least, where it won't be so. Like, I don't know if I could really watch another American horror movie for the next zombie movie for the next 5 years. What are you gonna do with it? And I was very dismissive of this movie, like, and which didn't help because you have to read it. As it progressed, I did like the way the story arcs. I like the family dynamic and the different groups. I'm a sucker for groups in different areas, all being part of a larger story.
Right.
I like, again, being Indonesian, not everybody is safe. You know what I mean? I like that shit goes down. I liked the makeup effects. But again, it was still we've seen this before,
Yeah.
right? Like as great as it looked, we've seen it before.
Yeah, many times over, and that's why I say it came out 20 years too late. But there's a lot of problems with. I mean, and the style of the zombies and how they move and the action in which they create, notwithstanding, the story itself has quite a few problems. The characters have quite a few problems, and it was like ridiculous amount of problems that I saw here, especially with the characters. I had a lot of issues with the characters. Uh, I'll wait till Wolfie gets back so we can talk about it. But
I know.
Yeah, I
It's
just yeah.
do do you think like, it's hard to think like what would we really do in a zombie apocalypse, right? Like again, I have a lot of bravado in life, but I gotta think when shit goes down, you have to be able to deal with like you're dealing with some serious shit, you know. There was one character that fucking killed me, and they're like, "Do I have to shoot people?" Oh.
Yeah.
Like, it's you gotta fucking realize you're in a fucking situation beyond your fucking control, and you gotta fucking toughen up a little bit.
Yeah,
Again, you know what I mean? Go ahead, please.
yeah. I had a lot of issues with these characters. I really don't want to, blow my load right now, but
Right.
and I'd rather blow my load when Wolfie is here. So,
as you've often
as
said,
I often do,
as you often do.
uh, it's just very discouraged. It's discouraging, but at the same time, it's really not their fault because this just seems like a passion project to me. Like this is a person
Okay.
who always wanted to make a movie, always wanted to make a zombie film in particular. But the thing is that the ideas are so outdated. Everything about this movie is so outdated. Everything, everything about it, from the special effects to the way the camera moves. I mean, there are some shots in this film that are gorgeous. Some drone shots that are absolutely stunning, especially when we're on that um, the CEO's house, the mansion, really.
Yes.
And you see the palm trees and you see this big, humongous house, this mansion that's gorgeous. Some really beautiful shots in this movie, and it's got one thing going for it. It's nicely shot. Can't say no. Uh, but it's just, man, I just can't say yes to this one.
MG, I know we're kind of stalling for Wolfie.
Yeah, we are.
Do you think there's something about horror that lends itself, even when the intent is there, even when the talent is there, or even when there's a budget there, it's easy for it to go through the motions and just be, hey, this is the zombies coming through the wall scene, or
Oh,
this is the
sure,
Dracula,
sure.
like, and again, all genres can do that. Um, but do you think horror they go to the easy well, more than
Yeah,
other genres?
yeah.
You know what I'm trying to
Oh,
say?
sure, sure, sure. When a serial killer is chasing after a girl, the girl always has to trip. If a kid is involved, the kid always survives. Uh, with zombies, I mean, there's just only so much you could do with zombies uh, before the gag just runs itself dry. And speaking of running himself dry,
Mhm.
here's Wolfie. to return with us.
Hi.
There he is. Hey.
Sorry about that. Tanya's not feeling well, so just making her something, a little snack.
No, of course. Of course.
So I have no idea what you guys have said. So did you guys finish your first impression?
Repeat it.
No, I'm not asking you to, but I don't know where you're at.
We kind of gave our
Okay, so
gave our first
my turn.
impressions, and then tag.
Give me the hot tag.
You have no idea what we said. You have no idea where we're going so
No.
far. So you go ahead.
This is like blind, going in blind here. So there. Okay. Fuck. I don't like this movie. I'll say that. Like, it is so paint by numbers. I love Chemo, and I really like some of the stuff he's done, but this is just not it. And we've seen so many zombie movies, so many, and this does nothing different. Nothing at all. Like, the only thing it does is creates like a new, not really even a new, but a different sort of entry point into into the outbreak. Like, we're seeing it in real time, and there's just not really, and even for that to be interesting, there's not enough there to make that entry point more interesting, because it's like this family's struggling with their herbal medicine business, or whatever you want to call it, and they're thinking about selling it to like the bigger company or whatever, and then they're going to make a little bit of money, so all kind of, some of the family members are kind of excited about it, but like, I feel like there's just no substance to that. It's literally just, oh, well, we just came up with this fucking, like, this like the Fountain of Youth elixir, and
right,
supposedly, finger quotes, and yeah, so there's like, I really could have done without any of that. This is a zombie movie. If you're not going to add something unique and different to the mythology, just fucking skip it and jump right in with an outbreak. Because, and maybe there's something cultural about this that just doesn't resonate, because we don't live in Indonesia, but this kind of, to me, is, we had The Substance last year, which was fucking awesome. And, but it's about trying to look young and beautiful, and, it's a substance. It just talks about the lengths that people will go to try to fit a mold, right? Obviously, no one really wants to get old, like gray, because that's the thing they talk about is your hair is getting gray, your wrinkles, and those are the things they really mention in this a couple times. So, maybe that's a thing, and maybe the like industry in Indonesia is, there's a lot of like youthful remedies and things like that. I don't know. That's the part.
Have you gone to CVS?
Yeah. Doesn't anybody use oil of Olay anymore?
right. Noxzema.
So this is I mean, it's kind of off from my first impression, but Tanya watches some makeup and beauty stuff here and there, and and she was saying, like, apparently kids nowadays, like not even fucking teens, like 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds are asking for like hyaluronic acid and like all these things that remove wrinkles. And these kids have no fucking, like, there's the furthest thing from wrinkles, like, so you've obviously seen this or heard about it, MZ, then?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
She's right.
Yeah,
She's
like,
right.
So it's, I don't get it. Like, yeah, when you're a little older, it's not going to prevent wrinkles. You know, like, and who knows, maybe these people are going to fuck up their skin, like, by doing stuff that, you know, while it's still has elasticity and is growing and, you know, whatever.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, as a kid, I did want to have plastic surgery to have a cleft chin, like Mark
Yeah.
Hamill.
That's different,
Yeah,
though.
like what good would that do you with
and
a
Duke.
goddamn beard?
Yeah,
Well, I didn't
yeah.
have a beard then.
Yeah.
I was 8.
Imagine if your parents paid for that, and then, like, as soon as you could, you grew a beard, and they're like, "What about the $10,000 we spent on your cleft chin?"
Boy, you better shave that motherfucker.
Yeah. Just shave around it. Just leave a little soul patch of skin right there.
Soul
you know?
patch. Just let your soul patch. So, I mean, there's some decent stuff in this. But it's, oh my God, like, how many times have we seen this?
Wolfie, you're it's like you were in the room.
That's
That's
funny.
what we were
Okay.
talking about.
Yeah, like, I just couldn't. I was bored. You know, like, I hate to say it. I really, you know, I like this director. I like Chemo, but you know, and who knows? Maybe this hasn't been done very often in Indonesia. Like, that's the cultural touch point we don't have. Maybe this is something he's bringing, you know, this style of film to Indonesia. I'm not, you know, I'm not naive enough to think that he's doing that, but, you know, maybe there's something to that, you know?
He ain't the fucking Indonesian Columbus bringing zombies to the fucking land.
Yeah,
But-
and besides, even if that wasn't the case, American films go to Indonesia,
Right,
and
sure.
I'm sure a shit ton of zombie films do as well. Maybe they want their own little library of zombie films, and that's fine.
Septic
But,
Blu-rays in Japan right now
But
sold
this,
out. Bro.
yeah, this was a hard watch.
Wait, what was oh man, shit, what was that movie? Rob Jabaz, I think, was the director. The Sadness. Okay, The Sadness from 20.
We mentioned that. We mentioned basically we mentioned Train to Busan, Sadness,
Yeah,
Walking Dead. You know.
Yeah, every now and again, there's little flashes of brilliance. As far as zombie films go, Train to Busan and The Sadness were the two that I brought up.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And
otherwise, they're pretty much everything else has gone by the wayside.
yeah, and The Sadness, was that an Indonesian picture? I'm trying to remember. I'm looking at the
Korean, I believe.
No, I know it wasn't Korean.
No.
I'm looking at it now.
Japanese?
Here. Country of
No,
origin.
no.
Country.
Thailand?
Taiwan. Taiwan. That's,
Oh, Taiwanese. Okay.
yeah, country of origin is Taiwan. They speak Mandarin in it, so yeah, I don't know what.
And it's good.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's.
It's terrible.
It goes.
delivers.
It goes places. It goes places. It's hard. It's a hard film.
It definitely delivers.
It's not a fun romp. It ain't Zombieland, gang.
No, and the thing about that movie.
Oh, Shaun of the Dead. You know, fucking whatever the fuck.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's funny. There's a kid from space in it.
But see, with The Sadness, I felt it was lacking in story, but like the horror and the chase and the gore in it was like legit, right? Like that, they did not skimp on that.
Yeah. Nope.
And you know, when you really deliver on that, you can kind of be okay with a lack of story, you know, with character development and plot and all that. But in this, I feel like it focused too much on plot at the beginning for something that ultimately didn't matter. You know, like there is no great, from what I could tell, great message about like this elixir. You know, it just was a means to an end. You know, it's a fucking MacGuffin. Yeah, it's a MacGuffin.
Yeah.
And they spent a lot of time on a MacGuffin, you know?
It's almost like, could there have been more of a build-up if this elixir was more of a thing? And we saw maybe, you know, you're not going to make it a fucking hour and a half of it, but to the rise of their fortune, so to speak. Like almost like a dark version of The Jerk. You know, where the glasses work until everyone gets fucking cross-eyed, and then but they become zombies, or like if this is
Yeah, here you don't get that. But here you don't get that. You don't get any explanation as to why this stuff is turning people into zombies. There's nothing involved with any of the ingredients or how it's made or how it's processed. There is zero, literally zero information
And that's
on
fine.
why this stuff is doing.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. That doesn't add any mystery. I don't think it adds any mystery at all. I think it's just lazy writing. That's what this film is filled with. Lazy writing.
What I will shit, you said something that triggered an idea. Oh, okay. What I think would have been a more interesting way of doing this, you know, and I'm not a writer or a director, so I mean, you know, it's not like I can go out there and just do this, but like, what if there was a zombie outbreak and this elixir fixed you? Like it cured you. Because if you think about it, like, you know, being a zombie, usually there's no cure for it, right? So MZ, can you think of any movies that have a cure for zombies, like for being a zombie? I'm sure there's some.
I'm sure there are some, but I can't think of any right now.
I didn't see it, but didn't Warm Bodies they stop being zombies?
I haven't seen Warm Bodies, so I can't say.
Yeah,
but I think I think that was the gimmick where they were like some were stopping, and the closest thing might have been when they started behaving like their old selves. But yeah, I don't think any real cure.
I always envisioned the idea of zombies eating people, and I always thought of the idea that if they do that, they're slowly becoming back to human, to live people again, you know, normal human beings. So the more people they eat, the more human they become.
I mean, you had Night of the Living Dead, whatever the fuck, with the piercings and the pain would stem off the zombiness. Fido should have mentioned in those conversations. Fido was a little bit different.
Yep.
That was
Fido was different. Pontypool
love Pontypool.
Is another one that's really, really great.
The battery.
Yep. Battery's cool. Like there wasn't a lot different about the zombies in that, but yeah, it was still a good movie.
Best zombie breast ever.
I do feel though, like if we enter this film, like the way the intro of this film, like they have. By the way, did you guys mention the circumcision party?
Not yet.
No,
not
you,
yet.
bro.
I was going to bring that up. though, as part of
party like a circumcision party.
Because the circumcision don't stop. Because the circumcision party don't stop.
Ain't no party like a circumcision party.
Yeah.
Because the circumcision party don't stop.
I'm gonna call Uber.
Well,
dude, I gotta go.
Did they have a moil there? Was like Mel Brooks the moil?
Aye.
Aye.
Eat a moil.
Aye.
Hush the Pippin.
So like yeah,
what
but
are you doing?
They had the circumcision party or whatever it was. Like what? Like what if they just started with that party and then all of a sudden that dude. You know, like the dude who drives the van, like into the party, basically, like you could have skipped that whole fucking 20 minutes of the family. And all you got to do is show an advertisement for the Elixir, you know, like what do they call it? It was, hold on, let me go back to the page here. Abadi Nanjaya. Like if they're like Abadi Nanjaya, like, you know, the fountain of youth in a bottle, like whatever. Like, and then someone's like, oh, I just bought this stuff. Like, I don't know, like you could have skipped 20 minutes of exposition by and some annoying characters. Because ultimately the characters didn't matter, right? Like I get it. There was like a love, not like a love triangle, but there was like a friend who is with her best friend's father now.
affair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that was one of my problems. I mean, I got a lot of problems with this movie, and that was one of them. Was everybody that was involved in this movie had some sort of family drama going on, to the point. I mean, Dallas had less drama than this fucking movie. Okay, yeah, you got the two friends that don't speak to each other anymore because one of them is fucking their father. You got one guy who's a schlub who all he does is play video games all day. You got one guy who's thinking about selling off his company, and the kids were hoping so, but he doesn't, and that pisses everybody off. You
got the
one
cheater.
guy who's you got another guy who's a cheater. You got a couple that where the fiance was hoping to get a ring from her boyfriend and doesn't, chickens out.
Yeah, he's too busy. I was
it's
gonna offer, but I was too busy.
And it was just ridiculous, the amount of drama that everybody had. And it's like, okay, fine, I mean, everybody has drama in their lives, but god damn, they really laid it on thick here. I think they tried to do that because they wanted the viewer to care about these
Right.
people, because
Yeah.
they're looking at that they're not being seen as just throwaway characters. That the director is seeing that these are people who have goals and ambitions and lives that they want to lead, and dreams that they want to follow, and all this other stuff. But man, the director really laid it on so thick, I couldn't care. I just didn't care.
See, I think the family drama shit was I mean, it's all relative, right? Family drama is relative, if you will. And I know the last couple of years, I have so many feuds and interfactions with like my, families. My fucking grandmother passed. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I can relate to that. Some not exactly, but I liked how at least that was the connection. And one thing I did say with MZ, like I do like how they had different factions doing different stuff, right? Like, so one of my favorite part of Empire Strikes Back or the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings films, where there's these guys, these groups are doing this over here, this group's doing that. And I thought that was good usage of the cell phones, of being connected, using technology. Um, do we like these characters? Well, that's debatable. I'm not saying I liked any character, but I thought it was kind of cool taking the drama with them. Again, more than you might have in your average tale like this. Like if this was in America, it'd be pot zombies.
Pot zombies?
Yeah, it'd be like fucking they grow this crazy strain, man, and they fucking smoke it and become zombies.
Yeah,
which
I
probably
think there's a movie called Pot Zombies.
It probably already is. It probably already
We
is.
did a movie kind of like that, but it was like it was like a witch, right? Like, what was that movie we did with Rocky? Where they smoke pot. Yeah. I don't know, but
I hate when pot causes this fucking magic shit.
So yeah, I really like, just to go back to the idea, I think it would have been more interesting if there was a zombie outbreak and the elixir was what saved someone, and brought them back.
I agree.
Like that would be interesting because it adds a new wrinkle to the mythology. And and maybe their goal now is to get this out to the world, and maybe that helps their business fucking grow, right? Like this fucking down on their luck business, and now all of a sudden they have all these clients, like.
Right, but then what if this fucking powers that be don't want the fucking zombies to be fucking fixed?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like you could, the social commentary is like fucking the gas companies and the oil companies, and why can't cigarettes have some fucking vitamins in there? You know what I mean? Like the conglomerates.
Can I talk to you about the Elixir Initiative?
Ah, fucking yes, please. When MZ goes to bed.
We get like Indonesian fucking Sam Jacks.
I do want. That's my new A-list hotel rooms. Indonesian Sam Jacks.
So I clearly the first impression veered off, but I think you guys had already started to veer off. It sounded like.
Yeah.
So you know, I don't. We can just kind of keep going with this, but the other thing too is there really weren't too many memorable kills or scenes in this, and that's to me that's a huge miss. Like, think about some like horror movies. I guess it doesn't. Maybe it's not a hallmark of zombie films where you think about a certain kill or something like that or a certain scene, but like when I think of, I mean, I guess like Dawn of the Dead. There's a few in there, like at least zombies that are memorable. You got the Hare Krishna zombie, you know, and there's some somewhat memorable scenes there. And also Tom Savini's character. What was his name?
Blade.
Blade. Yeah. You know, so there's some scenes in there that you remember. You know, or
a scene I loved from Right, Wrong, or Indifferent. Zack Snyder's
James Gunn written.
James Gunn's good call.
Yeah,
Good
Dawn of the Dead. Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead is when they had the boy, the Army Navy store cat across the street, and they're doing the writing gimmick.
Yep.
And when the shit goes down, and you see
better
him,
be ready.
and he just you better be ready. Yeah, boy. When he, you know, just him holding the bloody dry erase board was a great scene. You know.
But I mean, here you got the idea of using fireworks to lure the zombies away.
Good
and,
idea.
I mean, that's taken right out of Land of the Dead.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Didn't
they do it at
Land of the Dead?
Didn't Zombieland do it too, or something like that? Or maybe I'm misremembering.
I haven't seen Zombieland in a long time. Yeah, I don't think so.
And where did they get the fireworks? Why are there so many fireworks in Indonesia?
I don't know. Maybe they make them there.
Yeah,
I was thinking that probably. Like, I know Malaysia makes Matchbox cars.
But yeah, and it was also very predictable because you knew who was going to survive at the end, or at least who was going to make it at the end.
Did you though?
Yeah, I kind of did.
Well, I mean, I think that would have to be a guess or a gut feeling though, because they didn't telegraph it. I don't think they did, anyways.
No, you know what? This is, you know, it might spoil shit. I don't give a damn. The two friends where one of the friends is fucking the other one's father. You knew those two were going to get back together at some point. You knew it because they were hating on each other and shitting on each other, and you knew they were going to get back together at some point.
It's not that kind of film.
Vincent McMahon called.
Ugh. Oh, pal.
But you knew that they were going to get back together. They were the two female leads, and the little boy that one of them had was in the center of both of them, and it was very predictable in that regard.
All right.
Now, as far as the special effects go, I think the scenes where they're getting torn up, where the victims getting torn apart, they look pretty good. It looked to me more like the zombies were just biting people to create a larger army rather than to sustain, you know, for food. That's what it seemed like anyway. And they always went for the side of the neck, for the throat.
Yeah, they did.
You know, no place else. A couple of arms here and there, but for the most part, they went for the neck. And it seemed like that they were doing it just to build an army and not to sustain themselves. The zombie effects, however, were really bad. I did not like them at all. All it was yellow lenses for the eyes, a red face, and a black mouth. They look like like they were playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And considering that the modern zombie film is made out of Pittsburgh, maybe there's some correlation there. I don't know, but I just did not like the way these zombies looked at all. The effects for them when they're tearing people apart, that looked pretty good. But other than that, no.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Nothing really stood out. Yeah, like I'm even having trouble remembering like certain scenes, like because nothing stood out about them. Like there was the dude who impaled himself. I don't even know what that was. It was in like, were they in like a barn or something? I don't even know. Like he impaled himself on something, and then he was stuck there for a while. Yeah, and
I have no idea.
a lot of the sets weren't very impressive either. And maybe it's just that's what the buildings look like, but the police station was pretty sad. I think, like,
yeah,
you know,
it looked like a hut. It was a hut.
Yeah, it did look like a hut. Yeah,
it was just a hut.
Policia the hut.
Policia is gonna send out for you.
So it was just the sets just were lacking, and I feel like, you know, we've gotten a lot of drone shots recently.
A lot in this movie.
Yeah, and I felt like the ones in this movie didn't really add much, other than like trying to pump up the production value, and I feel like there's an opportunity for them to do drone shots on a couple occasions where I think it would have been really cool, and they didn't. And I was like it just was for like establishing shots, you know, like. But I feel like there's one scene, and maybe they did this. I actually forget. Do you guys remember? Did they do a drone shot where the zombies were running down the road or not?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, they did. Yeah. I think when they were running away from the police station, was that the one?
Yeah, I think so.
I liked when they were converging on the police station.
Yeah.
And they come out the top. They come out the top. And they see him on the road.
Right. And the top. Yeah. In the second floor.
And that was cool.
And it's starting to pull back.
Yeah.
That
and it's funny.
The camera's pulling back.
Yeah. It almost has like a cross kind of vibe going to it. I thought it was a church actually. I was thinking the one, right? One memorable scene was the run over motherfucker scene with the squib squirting. But like, now that I'm saying that, we've seen a lot of good run over zombie movies. I forget what it was. We saw a really dope one a couple years ago. But I digress.
I mean, and how much trauma can you put on one little boy?
I know, right?
Jesus Christ, that kid is gonna be fucked up. He's seriously fucked up.
I mean,
that kid is gonna have issues.
Let's be fair, that kid's not gonna get his driver's license. You know what I mean?
No, what do you mean?
It's not gonna get his driver's license.
I don't even know what that means.
I just don't think he's long for the world.
Oh, in other words, you think the kid is gonna die?
Not the actor. I hope he lives on a fine career, but the character, I think.
Yeah, that. Well, of course, I'm talking about the character. I'm not talking about the actor.
No. I'm sure he's a very powerful, strong man.
By the way, just to go back to something we talked about, yes, Indonesia does manufacture fireworks.
Yeah.
It says, although it is also a country with a history of industrial accidents in its firework industry. The country has a domestic production and even exports fireworks, but it also relies on imports. The industry includes both legal and illegal production, with some legal manufacturing carried out by state-owned companies and a large amount of illegal production happening in villages. So there you go. Like, I wonder if that was...
That's great.
They had illegal fireworks.
I'm going to go work abroad, Dad. What are you doing?
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the rain aspect of this film? It felt like a cheap out to me.
Yeah, and it wasn't explored fully. It was like almost like a quick little thing.
That was interesting. Like it was trying to do the Train to Busan gimmick when they were in the darkness.
Darkness.
Like to add darkness imprisoning me, or Chappelle reference, whatever you want to go. But like, I did kind of like it, and that's something I'm doing a slight twist. That's something, but it was like a. It almost seems like. Would you guys agree or disagree that some non-American films, you might call them foreign, will have like the what do you call it, the ex machina, the god thing over like again the rain saved them. It wasn't anything else but the rain is
Right.
fleeting.
Complete happenstance.
No, that felt like a cheap out to me because they didn't have to explain anything about the fireworks because they just assumed that you saw Land of the Dead, and if you saw Land of the Dead, you saw them following the fireworks. So that's what they did here, and they probably felt like if it worked with the fireworks, it'll work with the rain, so they don't have to make any explanation about that. In which I say bullshit. You have to put an explanation on that because that made no sense at all. I mean, maybe it did make some sort of sense, but if it did, I'd like to know what the hell that was.
I could see it if your mindset is aggression and whatever you want to fucking call it. Raindrops on your head might fuck you up a little bit. Like that's a nice feeling. Like I'm a little relaxed now. Like I don't know. Like does it just fuck you up? Like it fucks up your because it's you know what I mean.
But why? It's lazy writing. The writer just didn't give a damn about putting in why does the rain calm these zombies down? Why did the Elixir
sun
do
calm
what
Rocky
it
Dennis
did?
down?
Huh? What?
What did Rocky Dennis like so much?
He liked Rube Walker baseball cards. Fuck him. I'm not talking about him.
No, but like didn't the sun on his
The
fucked up
sun
face
on my
calm him down?
face. He liked ice cream.
The sun on his face. Yeah. Fuck his face.
Wow.
But we don't learn anything about the elixir and why it does what it does, what's in it, how it's created, or anything like that. This is a film that's loaded with just lazy writing, every cliche that you could possibly throw in, and it's 20 years too late. If this came out this came out in 2004, 2005, you may have something here.
Yeah.
But we're almost in 2026. We are way too late for something like this.
Yeah, 1920. This would have been.
1920. If this was before talkies, this would have really been something.
Yeah. If this was black and white, then just no sound.
Oh man. So I don't know. Like I don't know what else to like. I feel like at a certain point is trying to get like blood from a stone, right? Like.
Yeah.
Did it do its job? Did it tell a zombie movie?
Well, no. I mean, yes, it did. It was a zombie movie.
Sure.
That's all it was.
Yeah. There's nothing innovative. There's nothing interesting. It doesn't try anything new.
Didn't add anything to the subgenre, and in fact, if anything, it sort of. And I don't mean this in a super negative way, but it set it back. It like went back 20 years, right? Like
yeah.
I just feel like there's a better movie here, but at that point, why even do a zombie movie? You know, like
okay,
unless who knows, maybe someone was like, Chemo, we need a horror movie, we need zombies. They're big in Indonesia. Make us a zombie movie. And then he went off and made this. Like if that's it, sure, I get it. But and maybe it's the audience. Maybe this fucking went over like gangbusters in Indonesia, and then here, we're like, kind of shitting on it, and
yeah. Well,
it's like
what? It's a zombie film that landed on Netflix. That should have been our first clue.
Well, there's some good flicks on Netflix.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't to me. I mean,
I said zombie flicks.
You love Tubi. There's a lot of shit on Tubi. Like,
oh Oh, there's a ton of shit on Tubi. Yeah, a ton of bad movies on Tubi. Yeah, but at least they got them. You know, and they're unapologetic about it.
Also, actually, I did think of something else I wanted to say. I get it. In this world, there's never, I'm guessing there's never been a zombie outbreak. This is like the first one in this world. But whenever someone was trying to explain what was happening to someone else that hadn't seen it, I feel like they really fucked up. They're like, oh, there was oh, it was a bunch of people. There's an accident. No, there are people who are trying to fucking eat us. Like, you got to lead with that, right? Like,
I would think
you could have books in that world, right?
Like in Return of the Living Dead, you know, where they're trying to explain to Bert and Ernie about what's going on, and they're like, people are out of the ground and they're eating us and they're yelling and they're screaming, and that's how you explain it. No, but on this, you're trying to explain it to cops. You're trying to explain it to the police, and you're messing it up. I mean, yeah, it could be hysterics, but they seem rather calm. And that's the other thing. They seem to be really calm when the little boy is seeing his own father turn into a zombie, and it's like they're like just watching him turn, you know, without doing anything, and then as soon as he turns around and, you know, he's got blood coming out of his mouth, he's like, ah, like that. Then they're like, ah, shit, we got to get the hell out of here. It's like, I mean, you've seen it happen a dozen times already beforehand, and you're still trying to figure it out? Get the hell out of there. God damn, you stupid. Oh, Jesus. This was an exhausting movie.
Yeah, and
it's a 2-hour film.
I was gonna say it shouldn't have been 2 hours.
Oof. Oofa toofa.
Oofa toofa. Let me check the chat. Creepy Girl says, "Wow, you guys are killing me. We're on total opposite side of the fence. I loved the rain because it was different. I mean, rain could stop and fall at any moment. That's why it added great suspense. In this movie, it was loud noises that attracted them. They went by sound. Wow, you're killing me, MZ. I don't think it was lazy at all. The rain, too, could have been because of the sound, because it could have confused them because they're attracted to sound." And
I agree. I like the rain, Creepy Girl. I'm with that. I'm with the rain.
Creepy Girl also adds, "I've seen every zombie movie there is to see, and this movie felt different to me. Did not feel the same as every other movie, in my opinion." All right.
Yeah, she did like it.
To me, it didn't offer anything new, and like MZ said, the makeup wasn't very good either. It was okay, but it was so standard, you know. Like, I don't know. Like, there's been so many zombie movies. I feel like you have to do something to stand out from the fucking pack. You have to, and it's not, you know, it can't just be rain confuses them. You know, like that's not good enough. You know, I think you need to do something more. But like, if people like this, if Creepy Girl like this, by all means, that's fucking awesome. You know, and there's other people out there that like it. I was just looking at some of the IMDb reviews. But for me, it was just, I don't know, like this is the safest of safe zombie movies. And I appreciate that they tried to add a bit more of a narrative to it, but I feel like it just complicated things more because it almost focused on too many characters to the point where you couldn't feel sympathy for any one of them because they're all kind of horrible people. Like, most of them were, you know, like you could say, I don't remember names, but the mother, you could say that she was, you know, she was a terrible person for not wanting to talk to her friend. But then you could say her friend was a terrible person for sleeping with her dad, you know, or There's the husband who is a terrible person for cheating. The brother is a terrible person for playing video games all day and not wanting to do anything. Like, there's
this is like the Hateful Eight with zombies.
the kid, I guess, is the only really real one that like has a sense of innocence and doesn't necessarily do anything wrong. And also, actually, the other woman who was waiting for her boyfriend to propose to her, like I feel like she also didn't really have any negatives other than maybe like getting on, like not giving her boyfriend a little bit more grace about things. I don't know, like, but she didn't seem like a terrible person like some of the others, and they weren't terrible. There's just something that wasn't redeemable or was shitty about them, So I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to add, or we done with this?
I think I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah,
Raven Shadow?
Q Buster.
All right. Let's do the verdict.
Trick or treat, baby.
I wonder if people would say you're a trick or a treat.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
All right. It is verdict time. I'm going to let you know whether the elixir was a trick or a treat and any final thoughts. Let's start with MZ.
To add anything original to a zombie film is extraordinarily difficult, but sometimes flashes of brilliance do come through. The Sadness, Train to Busan, two awesome examples of how the typical narrative of a zombie film, and they just blow the doors open with that through originality. Here, they played it absolutely safe. They didn't even try to create anything new. This was more of a passion project than anything. It was just so the director gets this film off the ground and always wanted to. This feels like an old movie. It's 20 years too late for something like this. This is an antiquated zombie film, and it's not even very good. The characters suck. The makeup sucks. It's shot well. I think the drone shots are nice. I don't know. After what you guys said, I mean, I think the drone shots are nice, and that might be the only thing that's good. The special effects are also somewhat good, but unmemorable. I don't remember any of them really. A couple of headshots, but other than that, no. Actually, there was one headshot when they were closing in on the schlub who just played video games, where he blew someone's head off and or part of his head off, and the brain spilled out. That was a pretty neat. But a lot of it is also CGI as well. I just didn't give a damn about anybody here. It was just not interesting. It wasn't even fun. It I wouldn't even play this as background while I'm doing something else. This was not worth my time. It shouldn't be worth your time either. This was a bad film, and it could have been better with a little originality, even though originality in a film like this is rare, but it does happen. And this is a trick as far as I'm concerned.
I'm getting attacked by a 9-pound Pomeranian over here. Ozzy made an appearance. He hasn't been on the show in a while.
Hey,
Ozzy, what's up, boy?
Look at him. He's a happy boy.
He didn't like this
Ozzy.
movie.
He didn't like.
Yeah.
It's
Well, he's got
bullshit.
taste.
All right, Raven Shadow, what's your verdict?
All right, I'm holding up a copy of the Black Dynamite Blu-ray that Corny gave me, and I'm holding it with the Corny the cover up. I can get behind a movie where you can take a concept that everybody knows and loves, or whatever the fuck, a genre, gimmick, and just turn it slightly. So I'm turning it, on its side. And sometimes that turning it on its side can make a difference between something, fucking run of the mill, and I see they did. With this picture, I see they made a zombie movie. and they made a very fine, capable zombie movie. I had no problem with the effects. I had no problem with that shit. I liked that your cast of survivors that you focused on were all family. You know, La Familia, blood in, blood out, baby. You know how we do. What's up, EF Contentment? Um, you know, but end of the day, it was nothing we haven't seen before. And the sprinkles of rain, while interesting, weren't enough to really put this movie over. Um, I'm not mad at this movie. I just was like, yeah. And I was hoping for a little bit more, especially with it being from our Indonesian brothers and sisters. We just got a lot of Indonesian screaming. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not mad at you, and I don't know. Again, we talked about this with MZ. Like,
You're
I
just
don't know what I
disappointed.
would. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Or I guess maybe more so. I was just, nah. I would say this is a tepid treat. If you're an Indonesian zombie completist, check it out. You're already paying for fucking Netflix. You know what I mean? But I would say it's a tepid treat. What are you gonna do? But check out Train to Busan and the sadness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. All right. Yeah, for me, this is a trick. The film is made well. It looks good, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna complain about that. I think you know there's a lot to like about this movie, or some things to like. I shouldn't say a lot. There's some things to like, and obviously, you know, I really like Chemo as a director, so I wanted to like this. You know, like.
Right.
I really wanted to have a good time with this, and seeing him do like zombie mayhem, I was kind of excited. Like, imagine like headshot levels of action in the zombie movie, you know? Like, I think
Sure.
it just goes to show you that Timo might have been the driving force behind a lot of the action stuff. Like, you know, if you look at The Night Comes for Us.
Oh my fucking god.
You know, and Chemo, that's not his bag, or maybe he doesn't care as much about it. But yeah, it just is it's a bit of a letdown, and because I thought there was a potential for Chemo doing a zombie movie. It could have been really fucking crazy, you know, and you know, it's not that those expectations really sort of affected my thoughts on this, because, you know, I didn't go in expecting that. I was just kind of like, okay, like this could be really cool. This dude's done some good stuff. But ultimately it's yeah, it doesn't do anything to move the subgenre forward, and it didn't claim to do that. I'm not saying it's like, you know, a genre breaking film, and it's not claiming to be. But at this point, with so many zombie films out there, you have to get through that static and the noise of everything else that's out there, or you just kind of like fall into the background, right? You become part of the background. And yeah, it just didn't work for me. It's not a bad movie. Like, I don't want to watch it again, because there's so many other zombie movies that I would much rather see. But yeah, if you're looking for just, you know, some zombie mayhem, you don't really care about a narrative, you know, you could probably do worse than this. I mean, there was a Day of the Dead remake, which we did on the show years ago, so you could do worse than this. But yeah, it just didn't work for me. That's it. I think Creepy Girl's getting mad at me or us. She said the whole meaning behind the dynamic of relationships is that those silly things were not as important when it came to surviving. They all band together because they all cared about each other. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, like you need some tension, right? Like between characters to
Sure.
to resolve them. But I felt like the resolution just, of course, in a world fucking, a life-ending sort of situation, yes, of course you're going to make amends, and fix things. Yes, that totally expect that. But I don't think it was some grand message of like, oh well, if there's a world-ending event, just forgive people because that's like, I don't know, like I just don't think it was like a very poignant statement. And then she also adds, I kind of feel like you guys are being a little hard on this. There's a lot that went into this movie. I can tell. The zombie look was freaking amazing to me, and the movement was very different, and I felt the wraparound story between the families had meaning, and it said a lot about people who do things to change their looks or want to be younger. Kind of like maybe you should just enjoy the life you have as it goes along and forgive people for their mistakes, because those mistakes shouldn't mean more than the relationship. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well,
like
you know what? I was on the edge of my seat also, but I decided to stick around and watch the rest of it anyway.
He was on the edge of the toilet the whole time.
But again, it's all your mileage may vary, and that's awesome. Like I don't think
right.
Even though we're not being amazingly positive about it, I don't think we're saying this is not a dear God
No. It's
no.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever, like if you make a zombie movie, you have a bigger hill to climb, right? Like, at this point, there's still way less vampire films, ghost films, like whatever, you name it. Like there's less than there's zombie films in the last 30 years. Yeah. There's just so many. It's and I think, me personally, you have to do more than this to stand out. But obviously it's working for people because it's got some decent reviews on IMDb. Yeah. So yeah, by us saying, me and MZ saying is a trick, and Raven Shadow, you gave it a tepid treat. Is that right?
A tepid treat.
Okay.
Treat.
So like obviously it worked a little bit more for Raven Shadow, but by us saying that doesn't mean that this is a complete waste of hard drive space. It's just didn't work, and for us. But it does work for other people, and that's the great thing about art, right? Like sometimes something is gonna resonate with you, and sometimes it's not. Just depends on art. What it comes down to is it depends on your perspective and how you're approaching it. And that can mean so many different things. It could mean, what, I had a bad fucking day today, and I watched this movie, and it pissed me off even more. But maybe if you were in a really good mood and you watch it, you'd feel different. Or maybe you've seen 20 zombie movies in the last week, and this is the 21st, and you're just fucking done. That's really it depends on how you come at it and what and sort of your experience leading up to that. So yeah, I really like Chemo, and I'm gonna be excited for the next film he does. But sure. This one just didn't work for me, and I've just seen so many zombie movies over the years. Maybe not even as many as Creepy Girl. Probably not. She watches everything. I watch movies for the show and maybe a few others here and there. But yeah, but that's that's the way it goes, right?
Yeah. Again,
we didn't call Chemo a motherfucker and tell him to stop making films. Like I'd hate that, actually. I want him to keep making films. I really like him. Right.
That's the way the mop flops.
Mop flops.
Okay. Wow. You're trying something new.
A little Spinal Tap reference for your face.
Kick my ass. Kick my ass for a man.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Kick my ass.
Are you fucking Polymer Records?
Like I
fucked up the timing. I fucked up the timing. I fucked up the timing.
Paul Schaefer in that role is so fucking good.
Oh, shit. I am so scared to watch fucking
Spinal Tap 2?
Well,
I still haven't
yeah,
seen it yet
want
either.
to.
Yeah.
I want to, but I'm fucking scared as fuck.
Don't be
Yeah, me
scared.
too.
I'm not really scared, but
I'm scared. Don't be scared. Run from macho, that's what I heard. Be a man, Hulk.
Be a whole Hulk Hogan, you motherfucker.
I just thought of an idea. I don't know. This is the kind of thing I don't know if I would normally talk about on air, but let's see what December double feature Cram Jam looks like. But I think it might be kind of fun for our like last show of the year, like because it's actually our last show of the year is on New Year's Eve, which I don't know if we have to move it or not, but
Is it really?
Yeah.
That could be dope.
So that hold on, that means yeah, we have a show on Christmas Eve and one on New Year's Eve. Is that gonna be a problem for you guys?
I don't think so.
A show on New Year's Eve?
And Christmas Eve. Both are Wednesdays this year.
Well, New Year's Eve probably won't be a problem. Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve
All
could.
right.
I mean, New Year's Eve could be
Well-
fun. Christmas
well-
Eve might be some juggling, but
Yeah, we'll talk about it off here. We don't need to necessarily discuss it. But so we have 5 episodes in December, and sometimes we have 4. So what I was thinking
Right,
is
10 movies.
for the last one, I think it'd be kind of fun to do Spinal Tap 2 and Cheech and Chong's last movie.
Oh, for crying out loud!
All right,
Oh, is
well,
that-
MZ's
is-
gonna be
they
fucking
really do-
pissed.
all right. Why?
And it's not horror. It's not horror. So
It's
MZ's...
not horror.
Yeah.
All right, well, never mind. Fuck it. We'll talk about that off air.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
All right, so that's going to do it. That wraps up our discussion of the Elixir. It's streaming on Netflix exclusively, and so part of this, I was like getting some stuff ready for the show, and for me to read subtitles, I can't really get work done. So I actually had the movie on like for a few minutes while I was doing something for the show, like getting ready, and I turned on the English overdub, which I don't ever really do.
Oh,
And it actually wasn't terrible, but I wonder how. Well, I did watch a lot of this with subtitles, so it was kind of interesting to hear the difference in the voice. But yeah, at that point, I was kind of like already, kind of out. I'm like, all right, I want to, got to finish the movie, but
Right.
it was a little bit too long for one sitting late at night for me to get through because it was a little long in the tooth. But
I fell asleep. I fell asleep last.
well,
night
you fall
when I
asleep
watched
during
it.
every movie, so I mean that's not weird.
Yeah.
I'm like B.A. Baracus going to the airport.
Yeah, we went to. I've told the story before, but last movie I think I saw with Raven Shadow was the Suspiria remake, and you fucking fell asleep in the theater of that.
Those were really fucking comfy, warm fucking
Yes,
chairs.
they were.
Wolfie.
They were.
I gotta sit on thumbtacks.
Oh, Creepy Girl says, yeah, I totally understand. Some people may hate a film someone loves, but MZ is saying it's a terrible movie and don't waste your time on it. I think that was kind of a little hard.
Yeah, dude, you suck, dude.
That's a lot better than what MZ used to say, right?
Oh yeah.
This movie is a fucking piece of shit.
What was the donkey nuts?
Oh God.
I'm gonna
You're
do a
going
leg
way
sweep
back.
into a pile of donkey nuts.
Yeah. I don't remember what that was for, but yeah, that was a good one.
How the hell you didn't get evicted?
I know, right? You know what was perfect about Castle Wolfenstein 2 was there was literally no houses within like
Around.
100 yards or something at least, right?
It was literally that was so fucking scary going outside.
It
for
kind of
sure.
was.
Like I just thank God like when Ares would come out because I'd be like it was like It was like the last fucking studio on the left. Like
Yeah.
it was fucking treacherous.
Well, so you guys obviously would leave after the show, and I would stay to get the podcast uploaded and everything like that. So I'd be in that fucking building until like 3 a.m. sometimes, you know.
Yeah, and then there was the fucking Suspiria dance studio down below.
Yeah.
And then you go outside, and it's like fucking a truck stop. Fucking, it was fucking terrible.
So I would turn the lights out, you know, all the lights out, and then lock the door and everything like that. So, yeah, it was, you know, I don't really get creeped out very much, but, you know, there was some times going down, like walking down there in the fucking complete darkness where it was like, what was that? Did I just see something, you know?
Well, yeah, I would come up the stairs. I would like run a little bit faster.
Yeah, well, it's not there anymore. Maybe it caved in on itself, like in Poltergeist. I don't know.
Well, I think it got torn down, right? Didn't one of you guys say?
Think it caved. Yeah,
MZ did.
I think it caved in on itself, like in Poltergeist.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, shit. D. Rook just popped in, and he says, I miss Castle Wolfenstein and all you cats in it. They knocked the entire building to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
There you
D.
go.
Rook told us that. D. Rook told us.
Oh, okay. I thought MZ did.
Yeah,
Cause
but I took pictures.
Yeah.
I took pictures of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but we like D. Rook a lot, though.
So what's next week's movie, anyway?
No,
That's-
I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know, it is getting close to 11. So we try to wrap by 11. I think we'll hit that. We do have a 2-part voice message from Creepy Girl that we'll get to in just a moment. But
Shit, you're fucking in trouble, MZ.
but yeah, for next week we have a Patreon takeover, and we'll be joined by Evil Corny.
Oh shit.
Nice.
So Corny is getting his takeover, and the films he has selected for us to discuss on the show are Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Oh, who the fuck knows now?
So we will be doing Frankenstein. It appears on Netflix in 2 days, so the 7th of November. Remember, the 7th of November. We'll be talking about Frankenstein. And he also has selected the film Opus, which, let me just double check. I believe he told me is streaming on Prime. Let me just double check. Yeah. Oh, HBO Max. I'm sorry. So
Is that a sequel to Mr. Holland's Opus?
yes, it's the prequel because it's shorter.
The prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Opus.
So yeah, I can't fucking wait, man. I'm so excited for Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. I can't wait.
Feed my Frankenstein.
What are you gonna feed it?
Some mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks. What's the you gonna feed it Fruit Brute, or what's the Frankenstein cereal?
Oh, Frankenberry.
Frankenberry, that's it. Yeah, how could I forget?
Frankenberry was bomb, dude. Those were the fucking best cereals.
You know what's funny? I didn't have them very often or very much, so I don't remember.
Oh, my parents loved me. I had them all the time, dude.
All right, so next week we'll be joined by Corny, and we're going to be doing Frankenstein and Opus. And Opeth, I wish, yeah. And all right, we got a 2-part voice message from Creepy Girl. So let me get this queued up, and let's hear from Creepy Girl and see what she has to say this week.
Okay, so I'm listening to Raven and MZ talk about this movie, and I'm not understanding why they're saying Train to Busan and Sadness are forgotten zombie movies that weren't monumental in the zombie genre, because I think they were. I think they were very important. I mean, Train to Busan had that father-daughter heartbreak in it, and the sadness was like Kill Bill blood everywhere. It was amazing, and best zombie films I've seen in the last 10 years. And the Elixir, I just I really loved the movement and look of these zombies. They felt very original. It didn't feel like every other zombie movie I ever watched. The camera shots were amazing. The sets they were in were amazing. I liked the story, the backstory of the families, and made you care about some of the characters and stuff. And I really, really loved this. I thought it was a really good movie. I won't forget it. And I try to spread the word for everybody to check it out that does love the zombie genre, because I think it's one that needs to be like in the top 10 of zombie films. But that's what I think anyway.
Wow.
Just wanted to let you know. Love you guys. Bye.
All right. Let's hear part 2 from Creepy Girl.
Okay, I'm listening
Can
to
we
you guys
respond?
review, and I've got to put in some more 2 cents. No memorable scenes. Are you kidding me? There was such great gore in this, and the scene where he attacks him in the grass, that was such a beautiful shot. And then the scene where the lovers are being ripped apart and he holds out the ring and puts it on her finger. I mean, come on. And the ending was not predictable to me. I had no idea who was going to survive. I was surprised. But, I know we all don't agree, blah, 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 but it's just killing me how much you guys didn't like it, because I really did love it. And I am a zombie connoisseur. I love zombie movies. All right, I'm going to try not to put no more 2 cents in. Love you guys.
Creepy Girl, you can always put a quarter in.
Yeah.
Whenever you want.
Yeah, because there's no more pennies.
All right, Raven Show, you wanted to respond. Sorry.
Well, no, I think you misunderstood. I think MZ and I were putting over Train to Busan and The Sadness. Like, we love those films. Like,
Yeah,
again, that would.
So, sorry to interrupt. She did say in the chat, she said, I thought you were saying at the beginning that The Sadness and Train to Busan were forgotten films. My bad. So she did sort of correct herself.
Yeah, those are flashes of brilliance. If anything, those are just
brilliant pictures.
Great.
Train to Busan is not only one of my favorite zombie films, but one of my favorite films in general. Like Ollie and I love that shit. Fucking back in the diesel.
And as far as the ring going on the finger, while that was so cheeseball Shakespearean. Romeo and Juliet sort of thing going on there. It just kind of
telegraphed.
It was cheeseball.
For me, like, it sucks because VHS Halloween had a scene like that. It's not its fault that we watched that one before this one, but immediately when I saw that scene, it reminded me of VHS Halloween, and that scene was more done for comedy. And it's not this film's fault. And I get it. It just it was like Yoda jumping doing flips in the fucking final Star Wars movie. Too little, too late.
That wasn't the final. It was a prequel.
I don't fucking know, but it was stupid.
No, it was awesome.
All right.
All right. So that's let me just double check, make sure I got all the voice messages. And Creepy Girl, thank you for sending. Thank you for sending your voice messages. We always love hearing from you. And yeah, we're gonna agree, and we're gonna disagree on some films.
But we appreciate you very much for fucking showing some love and and giving you 2 cents. Your fucking 4 cents is free.
What about 6 cents?
You sent for me? Yeah, baby.
All right, so
I see dead people.
I see young people
they
use the elixir.
I see drunk people.
Rave Show, you're looking in the mirror.
Oh shit!
I see drunk people. Oh man! All right. Yeah, that's it for voice messages. So, anything else you guys have before we wrap this shit up?
Not really.
No? All right. Let us say our goodbyes, starting with MZ.
Yeah, Arrivederci, douchebags.
Raven Shadow?
Hey, so I do want to say, I take it back. I've got some messages from folks who've been giving some love over the crossing over of Ollie, and thank you for everyone who's messaged me. I appreciate it, and I know he would have also. So for this time and for next time, live fast, love hard, and enjoy the guilt.
All right. Yeah, I know a lot of people have reached out to Raven Shadow on that. I think that's really fucking awesome. So thank you guys for doing that, because he's been through it, been through the ringer, man. It's tough shit. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Next week, we actually just have a few more weeks before December double feature Cram Jam. So we got Patreon takeover next week, and then also the week after. So we only have one more week in November, besides the takeovers, and then we got 5 weeks in December to get 10 movies in. So you know what? Like, if Raven Shadow, yeah. You know what's funny? I have almost all of fucking December off because I had so much PTO saved, and I was saving it. You guys know, like, saving it just in case I needed it. But yeah, I'm basically, I think starting, let me see, December. Yeah, I think starting on the 12th. I'm done with work after the 11th for the year.
Nice.
So
that's dope.
And I got 2 weeks off in November, so I get some time off.
Boy.
So I'm gonna watch. Obviously it'll be a little easier for me to do the December double feature Cram Jam. But if anyone out there if there's any films out there that came out, this year or maybe end of last year, we would even potentially consider that you feel we need to see before the end of the year, please let us know. You can send a voice message or an email to podcast@trickortreatradio.com. You can also, just shoot us a message on Discord and on Patreon, wherever. Like, just let us know if you have a movie like that we haven't done. And the best way to check out what movies we've done, if you're not sure, obviously you can go to the website, trickortreatradio.com, and look through the episodes. But also on Letterboxd, we don't often talk about Letterboxd, but we're on Letterboxd, and it's funny, I set the Letterboxd up many, many moons ago, and you can't change your username unless you have a paid subscription. So it's letterboxd.com/thedeadites. But I think you can search for Trick or Treat Radio. I think if you just do a search for user Trick or Treat Radio, that's the name that comes up. So if anyone wants to follow us, that's how you can find us on Letterboxd. And we have I keep all the movies. I log every movie that we do on the show and give it like a rough sort of star, like rating out of 5, because sometimes it's hard. Like, if someone really likes a movie, someone's in the middle, and someone doesn't like a movie, it's hard to come up with an aggregate of that. But I try to do my best and have a star rating for the show. And I also put a link to the episodes on there. So if anyone's curious what we've done so far, you can look at our Letterboxd. That's probably the best way to do it. So if you haven't heard every episode, or you forget some of the movies, check that out on Letterboxd. And are you still doing Letterboxd, MZ? I forget.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I still
cool.
do it.
What's your name on there?
If
folks want to follow you,
I think it's Monster Zero, but instead of it's Monster Zero, but instead of the O's in Monster Zero, there's zeros.
Oh, well, there you go. Let me look for you and see. Monster Zero. Okay, yeah.
Ow.
I see you. You got your Christian name on there. Your
I do? Okay.
It's got a shoot name.
Not your gimmick name.
But yeah, I there you go. I see you got Trick or Treats, which you just watched a few days ago. Halloween 5 you watched. Why did you do that to yourself?
Because it was on Creature Features, and I
Oh, okay.
always watch everything on Creature Features.
Oh, nice. Door to Silence you did. Oh, that was actually that was years ago. It's a popular review. So there you go. If you want to follow MZ, it's letterbox.com/monster0 with all the O's being zeros. You can follow him there, and Raven Shadow doesn't even know what a letterboxed is. So
Litterbox, the Litterbox.
although I think Marion said she's going to create you one or something, didn't she, or is that something else?
It's on the list.
Okay. Well, there you have it. So, yeah, if you guys want to keep track of what we've done, you can check us out on Letterboxd. The Letterboxd. Let me just let me see if I can just do a search for Trick or Treat Radio if we come up. Yeah, okay. So if you just search for Trick or Treat Radio on Letterboxd, it comes up and it says the username underneath it as the Deadites. So yeah, so there you go. That's that. If you guys have recommendations for us to hit in December for December Double Feature Cram Jam, just go ahead and send them to us and let us know if there's movies you feel like we really should get in before the end of the year. So I'd love to get some recommendations from folks because there's a lot of movies still. Like I'm looking at the list, I'm like, how are you gonna get these all in? So yeah, let us know if you have some, and then that's it. So, all right, everyone say goodbye but me. So let me go ahead and cue up the music, and we'll get the fuck out of here. All right, well, that's going to do it. So appreciate you guys tuning in to episode 693. We're getting close to 700.
Oh.
Does it even fucking matter anymore?
The road to 700.
Yeah, 700 will be actually... that's going to be...
End of the year.
Yeah, Christmas Eve, I think, is our 700th. If I'm not mistaken, if this is correct. So, yeah, we'll get there before the end of the year. All right, well, that's going to do it. Next week, Corny is going to be joining us for his Patreon takeover. We're going to be doing Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein and Opus. Come back, join us next week. Have a good week. See you then.